Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gauntlet! Audience interactive Dungeons & Dragons combat chaos, where our adventurers are continuing through their never-ending quest to defeat every single monster of the multiverse. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day! Thank you so much for coming on by. I'm your Gauntlet Master, Annie. Tonight, we are joined with Scott as Stonebreaker.
Hello, it is good to see you again, wherever you might be.
We have RJ as Camber.
Yo.
We have Ben as Fionn.
I'm 100% grass-fed beef.
And we have Jeff as Pan.
Good to be here, TGIF!
Thank you all so much for popping on by. Oh my gosh, Zarby, thank you so much for your subscription. 18 months.
Thank you.
So good to have you. Have a lovely time. So happy you're here. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. Real fast, we're gonna go through and say hey howdy to some folks who've popped on by. Let me get there we go. That's where I want pulled up. We've got Smoking Dragon Gaming. Hope you're enjoying the lurk. We'll see you for a little bit later. Zagmeister, a Dragon Mage sneaking on in. Thank you for that subscription. We've got Witch King 1 of 9, Spoonkins. Oh my gosh, Crom the Crusher and Shady Scott. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely night. I hope the packing is going very, very well. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't believe we have any particular announcements tonight, which means I think we're just heading straight into a message from the returning sponsor of Season 2 of The Gauntlet. It's Cantrip Candles.
Oh my God.
Scott, please take us away.
When last we met our adventurers, you had found yourselves teleported to a tropical beach. Suddenly refreshed by the journey, you had looked to the forest and the ocean side, and seeing a dark shape off on the beach front, way in the distance, you had decided to head in that direction. You've now been walking down the beach for a solid 15 minutes. And as the shape in the distance looms closer and closer, you're able to spot a broken mast and the siding of a large ship that has found itself pushed against some jagged rocks way ahead. Excited, thinking about what treasures you might be able to find, you rush towards it. And for a brief moment, you swear you could make out a figure looming over the top on the upper deck where the captain's helm would be. But as you get closer, it vanishes. Maybe it wasn't there? You aren't sure. And now that you've approached the side of this vast wreckage, you see that there are two possible ways of entering the ship. You can clamber onto the sharp rocks and try and climb up the downed rigging along the side of the ship. Or you could take your chances out in the ocean and swim to where you can see a pretty big opening in the lower hull. So, adventurers, which do you do? Do you climb the rigging over the jagged rocks, or do you swim out in the sea? While we figure that out, today's story was brought to you by brine water tides.
Ooh,
This
yeah.
is possibly one of my favorite scents at Cantrip Candles. It is the perfect smell for your ocean-going adventures.
up.
And also, you're maybe a little more swampy and murky. Got a hint of freshness and a little bit of that salt. Cantrip candles are candles made with a story. Each candle is made to be a different environment for your tabletop games, but also just a fantastic smell for your homes as well. You can go check out their full collection at cantripcandles.com, and be sure to stick around until the intermission for your chance to win a $15 gift card to Cantrip Candles. A big old thank you once again to the continuing sponsor of Season 2 of the Gauntlet, Cantrip Candles.
Poll is still up. We got a couple of votes. If you want to decide if you're climbing the rigging or swimming for it, now is your chance. Head on over and see what the folks decide.
You were really good at describing that boat.
What's a boat?
Sorry, a ship.
And it looks like we are climbing the rigging.
You're climbing the rigging, all right. It was going to be an athletics check either way, but it looks as though you're choosing to stay dry as you clamber up the jagged rocks and leap towards the rigging. You land onto the side of the ship with the ropes, and you hear an immediate
Oops.
come back next week, and we'll see what happens.
We stepped on
Oh,
a
Zag,
crab,
that was not a
didn't we?
great roll. Thank you again, Scott, so much for your Choose Your Own Adventure. Come back next week to find out what happens. And like Scott was saying, we've got a coupon code to give away to Cantrip Candles. This is an international giveaway as well, so anybody can be entered to win, which is very, very exciting. They're absolutely amazing folks. Their candles also just burn some of the best that I've ever burned. They will make your home happy. Please go check them out, and when you do, tell them who sent you. Some very cool nerds, I'm just saying.
There is a comment place in the order form.
There is! Well, adventurers, I do think that pretty much sums up
Yeah.
where we were at. So are we ready to enter the gauntlet?
Yes!
We
Come on!
are ready.
I want to
All
fight something.
right. Last week when we met the Gauntleteers, they finally perished. Leveling up to level 8, they found themselves wading through the stinking abyss. Just barely skating through the warlock's study, avoiding both electrocution and the fiery sigil. Falling through the darkness. You smell the scent of dust and decay, and not quite a dampness, but the smell of old earth and rock as you fall, teetering into a tomb.
Sweet. I mean, this is so cool.
Wow.
Get this pulled up here. Oh, roll 20 doesn't want to center anymore, but
Always.
I had to zoom in a little more for it to allow
well,
itself to center.
it's been being a real grump about it. I think they changed something. Witch King 1 of 9 is coming in with those adrenalines. I'll let you know how it goes.
Sweet.
Also, hey, howdy, listeners. Mate, good to see you. But yes, you find yourself in an elaborate, decaying tomb. Welcome in, Dragon Dad 88. The monsters that you see before you, you see one kind of monster. Let me get the dot off of this guy's head so you can see him a little bit better.
That face, though.
I don't know. Kind of like that. I can't see it.
Rising up from the dirt and the dust, these figures are quite clearly dead, desiccated, and decayed. Their skin stretched taut and dry. Their rot is old, but they seem just as mobile as you, and their eyes burn bright. Their robes, frayed and mangled, betray a sense of wealth and purpose. Can I please have everyone roll initiative?
Hell yeah. Don't fail me, chunk.
All right, those adrenalines are still running in from Witch King 109. They're looking great. All right, everybody. Let's start going around the table. Stonebreaker.
That will be a 19 for me.
Okay, Stonebreaker coming in with a 19. Camber.
16 for me, and Nico following right behind.
All right. Fion.
That'll be a 17.
Wow, everyone rolling really well tonight. And
I
Pan.
don't want everyone to, I don't want to make people look bad. 8.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, little bit of a jog downwards there. Okay. Second, let me put this all up.
It's all part of my plan.
No, it's great. No, you wear heavy armor.
They're coming on in. I'm seeing those adrenalines come on by. And I believe with that, everyone is full up.
Sweet.
The undead daddies.
Surely they can't be named
Yes,
that.
that was what we meant when we said that. Pan, what is your dexterity, please?
Oh. It is an 8.
Got it.
Negative
Okay.
1 modifier.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, that is good. It means they're going late.
2 left feet, huh?
Well,
Never
I
needed
did
it.
separate them up. Anyway. Stonebreaker.
Yes. First thing I'm going to do, because I have just enough movement to get there.
Oh, there was an ID that just popped out, just as a
Alright.
quick heads up.
Ooh, may want to get that back to whoever owns
One
it.
quick second here. Let me get this pulled up. This is a deathlock.
Yes.
Coming in from Witch King 1 of 9, this is a deathlock. They have an armor class of 12 and 36 hit points.
Emmy,
Okay.
handing it to us.
Gauntlet Master. I had wonderful things that I was planning on doing. However, I believe last episode I had haste on me, and it is no longer here.
You are quite correct, Stonebreaker, as unfortunately, Wyatt is no longer present to concentrate on this spell. Haste fades, and you immediately feel your guts turn and your muscles stiffen and the world begins to spin. You are stunned. Hey, OJF Hauser, good to see you.
I believe stunned, I am still able to gesture and like incoherently speak.
Yes, you are. As I recall, it is not necessarily the conditioned stunned. Let me double check.
Ooh.
Get the exact wording. Okay, you are not full stunned. You are. A wave of lethargy has swept over you in a very technical and direct quote sense. So you feel unable to move, but you
May
are
I
here.
do the two things that I just asked?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I'm going to feel, and I'm going to point to the pink and green one, the one to the right. Make it. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Real quick, I also realized I should probably give you a little bit of a sense, since this is in fact a two-dimensional map that you are looking at. Surrounding these tombs, there is an archway, which you can see through with two tall pillars on either side. At the back of these tombs, there is a solid wall, which you cannot see through. And surrounding the other walls are fences, which would provide a little bit of cover, but not a lot. They're about 4 feet tall. So if one wanted to, say, duck behind one or something like that, one could. But
Or
they seem
hop
mostly
over.
decorative. You could absolutely try to hop over them.
Cool. Cool.
There you go.
Sweet.
All right. Stonebreaker, that was your turn. Fionn.
You're feeling all right, Stony. Cool. And Fionn's just kind of glance at Stonebreaker and run right here. And first, I'm gonna vibe. Feels so good to be alive again.
Indeed, as Fionn was a very good sport, having been dead for not 1 but 2 episodes.
I'm not sure this is gonna do anything, but feeling the darkness of this area, the shadows come from the graves and lash out at this dude. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Absolutely. Give me a quick sec. Let me double check
I'll do
something here.
Anything.
Con save? Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 16.
Oh, it doesn't do anything anyway. It just kind of tickles him. And then for my action, I am now vibing. First, just need to note that. I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
Okay.
The first one is a 10.
No, you have 3 points of adrenaline.
That's fine.
Okay. So that does
it's
not
just
hit.
the first couple of rolls, you know. That next one, though, is going to be 25.
That'll hit.
For a total of 9 points of slashing damage.
Is your axe magical?
It is not.
As it sinks in, its flesh is tough and almost seems more like it dents than you cut into it. It does not seem to have nearly as much of an effect as you would have liked.
That makes sense.
All right.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Camber and Nico.
All right, I'm gonna see Stonebreaker kind of tense up a little bit. He's like, okay, buddy, we fought worse thing than these ugly ones, so they got that side, we're gonna go to this side. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell Nico, hey, zero in on that guy against the wall there. And then I am going to Emmy to the the western side of this map. These
Yes.
are pillars. Are these plinths? What am I looking
Those
at
are
over there?
more like plinths. So they're
Okay.
about 3 feet tall with urns on them.
Okay. I would love to run across.
What? Don't you trust me?
I don't trust any scenery. I have trust issues from playing this game too long.
I'm going to use 30. Actually, no, I can't go that way. What was it?
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's go 30 feet here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at the dead guy over that way.
Okay.
First shot coming in. That will be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And Nico's going to infuse this one with some lightning damage. And a little poison coming from the bow. That is going to be 8 points piercing.
And this is magical, yes?
From my bow, I believe so,
Yes.
because the arrows are magically appear and they zing right in. That is going to be 3 points of poison.
The poison trickles down off of his skin and has no effect.
Okay. And 2 points of lightning from Nico.
That goes through. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Your bow doesn't still not have the same effect. And you notice that it does not seem to stink as deep as you would have liked.
Oh, okay.
However, the lightning goes through normally. It was 2 points of lightning?
2 points of lightning. These, I'll chime out. Yeah, hit them really hard, guys. Hit them as hard as you freaking can. Second
2
shot.
lines in that that entry that I should have read. Yep.
Second shot. That'll be an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
And I'm not going to roll the poison on this, so that is just going to be 7 points of piercing total.
Halved down to 4.
Okay. I am then going to use the last bit of my movement just to step here behind this plinth. And then Nico, let's see how far can he get. He's got 40 feet fly, so he's going to fly about 5 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And then land right there, and he's going to hold an attack if any creepy crawlies come within biting distance.
Excellent. Okay.
That's us.
That brings us to the pink death box.
Great.
Is this an action? 1 second. It is an action. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do this way. Actually, you know what? Yeah. The one that is in front of you, Camber, raises a hand. Its fingers decaying, and its fingernails having been pulled further out of the skin. You see them covered in dirt and dust and mold. And he shoots his hand forward, and from his arm, a light blue aura shoots off and flies towards your face.
Incoming.
That is a 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Just able to duck behind the plinth and not get hit.
Okay. All right. He's then going to move just a little bit further away.
Okay.
The one that is by you, Theon,
Sure.
waves his hand over his face and completely disappears from view.
Okay.
And because I will know that I will be asked, he does not move within any amount of feet of the people who have blind sense. Okay? He does not move close to you. I am aware you have it. I'm thinking about it. I know he doesn't. Okay.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't say anything. I am just simply aware. Okay?
I was thinking it so hard.
See, but now you don't have to
Now
say
I was
it.
really.
Stonebreaker, the pink and purple one, raises his hand up towards you, and you see another ghostly shot coming towards you. It's only a 10 to hit
Oh
you.
shit, there's more than I saw.
Oh, yeah. Northern part of the map.
They're
Oh.
like Power Rangers.
And my apologies, they actually both get one more tech. So there's one more coming towards you, Camber.
Uh-huh.
It's only a 10 to hit you.
Okay.
And Stonebreaker,
Mm-hmm.
only a 14. All of them going wide.
Excellent.
That will then bring us to the ones with the yellow pips. The yellow and blue one puts his hands together and pulls forward, green lattice between his fingers, and pulls it down over his head, and it extends over his person.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was which one?
The yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue.
The yellow and red is going to do the same. That is their turn. Lister's mate thinks that Pan should hydrate.
Cheers!
Self-care. All right. That is their turn, which does in fact bring you to you, Pan.
Right, well,
You to you.
I will simply march up to Theon,
Okay.
but with distance between to about here. And just say, it looked like you had some trouble with that one.
I don't know where he went.
We'll find him, and that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. Stonebreaker.
Now that I have my energy back, I will look back, see that it is not there, and just silently curse under my helmet. And I'll call out Theon and point towards where I'm going to go. And head to this one.
I'm not a dog.
Yep, on. Your boy. You say there is a lettuce over him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's attack it and see what happens.
Okay.
First attack coming in. Is going. It will be a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
For science, we have learned.
Yeah, as your axe hits into this green lattice and does no damage.
Say, cool, let's try other side. And that will be a natural 1.
Oh no!
You pull blade away and just look at it and be like, work! That will be my turn.
Your axe skids across the marble crypt behind him, and sparks fly past your face. He does not even flinch.
Fantastic. Scary. No, that's it.
Okay, Fionn, is your turn.
Fionn, happy to be alive, runs out of this script and just can get here.
Nice.
Okay.
I got this one. Bonus action, he's going to reach back and activate his shield. That works again.
Yay! I know.
Yay.
It's so long without it.
And is going to take 2 whacks at this creepy dude here.
Okay.
The first one is... I'm going to use 2 adrenaline surges to make that a 15.
A 15 will hit.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. For a total of 14 points of non-magical bludgeoning, or slashing. Which character am I playing today?
Either way, it is halved.
Sure. And then second attack. Not gonna hit.
Okay. All right. Anything else with your turn, Fionn?
Hopefully this one doesn't go invisible.
All right, Camber, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to maneuver myself in a counterclockwise fashion around this plinth here. I'm going to lock eyes with the Deathlock across the way, and I'm going to say, I'll show you how to hit the target, and I'm going to use Hunter's Mark as my bonus action.
All right, on the pink
The
and orange?
pink and orange Deathlock up there.
Okay, good
I'll
to know.
Fire away with my bow one more time. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
A 21 will hit.
And let's have Nico infuse this with lightning as well. Skip on the poison. 9 points piercing.
Halved.
And 4 points lightning.
Not halved. Goes through regular.
Second attack.
Okay.
19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
That will be 13 points of piercing.
All right. Halved once again. Okay.
And Nico is going to meow around and take a bite.
All right.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can get there.
Diving through the plinths.
Yeah. That'll be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
He's got his own lightning damage on this. 8 points piercing
Halved. Okay.
and 3 points lightning.
Okay.
Good boy.
That's us.
All right. As Nico takes a hellacious bite out of part of his rib cage, and he pulls back, and what comes out is not necessarily flesh, but more a cloud of dust that sits in the air and then slowly falls. To the
Anyone got a vacuum?
All right. Okay. That brings us to the Deathlocks. Okay. The pink and purple one. What's the range on this? Oh, much further than I thought. Okay. Quick second. Yeah, alright. Alright. The pink and purple one clasps his hands together, and a sphere of inky blackness that's somehow swirling, something that you can only describe as darker, moves between. And he pulls his hands apart and it grows. He raises it up above his hand, making no sounds except for some rattling breaths, and then shoots it down into the ground. You hear the crackling of rock and stone underneath you. Stonebreaker and Fion.
What?
Underneath your feet breaks up from the ground. Darkness.
Oh.
And you can feel something in there with you. Let me get that mark.
Whoa. That's cool.
Hold on real quick. This is going to look a little funky for a second. Give me a moment. It's not where it's landing. It's just where I have to get it to land to see
Gotcha.
what I'm doing.
Huh.
This is fine. That is,
Sure.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, it's big.
It is. All that any of you who are outside of this can see is an area of pure darkness. The flickering light of the candles does not even pierce it.
Whoa.
But you can hear the soft undulations of something against each other.
Creepy.
All right.
Can we still see the blue and Fion and Stony?
Nope.
No. If we were standing here, would we be able to see them?
Real fast. Let's just make things so you're feeling lucky. Roll your next die with high variance. Oh boy. No, it is a pillar of darkness. You cannot see through it. Okay. Stonebreaker and Fion, you are blinded. You can see nothing. But once again, you can feel something soft, cold, and a little wet.
Ugh. Had to be
occasionally
wet, Emmy?
hitting you. Sure did.
Ugh.
So he's doing that now, so that's fun.
And that's the one by Nico?
No, that is the pink and purple one who is up by the statue in the northwest corner.
Got it.
The this first one happens at advantage because he is invisible. As you feel something cold coming towards the back of your spine, Amber, this attack is going to be at advantage. It's a 24 to hit you.
Yeah, for sure.
As you turn around just in time to see a ghostly hand sink past your shoulder, and you feel the skin around this attack begin to shrivel.
I did this already once.
Okay. That is gonna be 21 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Ugh.
Second attack comes through normally. That's gonna be a 15 to hit you.
That'll miss.
All right.
This is the invisible guy behind me?
He was invisible, yes.
Yeah, with my blind sense, I'm just gonna snatch his hand out the air and be like, hey! Announce yourself before you attack me, please!
The pink and purple one is going to become invisible. The one right in front of Nico. Nico turns back around just in time to see him disappear. That is their turn. Okay. The yellow ones. Let me see really quickly. The yellow and red one pulls a similar blackened sphere in between his hands. Camber and Nico, you hear and feel the shuddering under the ground. But before you can do anything about it, everything goes dark. As a similar pillar has sprouted up around you. That is going to, I believe... Oh, no, there's one right in front of y'all. We're going to do this one real quick. He vaguely knows you're there, but these are going to be at disadvantage because he does need to still be able to hit you. He's going to make one attack at you, Stonebreaker. But again, he cannot see you. That's not going to hit with a 2 on the die. Theon, similarly not going to hit, however he does back away.
I would like to
Coven
use...
Games, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community.
Oh,
It's so nice to have you
hey.
coming on by. Uber Jaeger 67. Thank you so much for the follow.
That's cool.
Cosmic Sea Turtle. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see you. Hearth Coven Games, thank you so much for the follow. Can we get some shout outs for Hearth Coven Games?
New friends.
Tell us a little bit more about what you were up to. Tell us what you were playing. Give yourself a little bit of self-promo in the chat. If you're new here, welcome to the Adventurers Pack. And this show specifically is The Gauntlet. Audience interactive Dungeons & Dragons combat chaos. It's a roguelike D&D. It's absolutely wild and wacky. If you want to know a little bit about the rules, they are different. So we do have, if you exclamation point rules, you'll learn a little bit more about what's happening here. We are fighting some deathlocks today. So very excited to have you again. Thank you so much for being here. We're so happy you're here. And thank you so much for following too. Appreciate you. All right. Vic, keep giving yourself self-promo in chat. Okay, let's see. That was the deathlocks, which brings us to... Oh,
I would like to use my reaction to make attack of opportunity against the yellow and blue one.
Right.
because you do
Could-
have blind sense.
Oh, you
because
have
you
blind
would have
sense.
known.
Exactly.
I will
3 or
absolutely
4
allow it.
do
It
here.
is at disadvantage since you are in... Oh, wait, no. Blind
need to
sense.
see it
Yeah,
all.
never mind. You're good.
What
I
about?
do want a disadvantage. Or like, because
No.
it just hit me.
It did not, as a matter of
Well,
fact.
it
failed.
tried.
That will be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
For 13 points of magical slashing damage.
Unfortunately, your sword does not do as much as you are used to.
Cool. So that brings it to my turn.
Nope, pants.
Oh, yes.
Pants! Staring ahead at the purple and pink one, I say, you may think you're comfortable there, but I have great joy in informing you that you are already in the grip of the arm of the Underdark. And directly in front of him, I cast Spiritual Weapon, taking the shape of my arm.
Yes.
Okay.
It is high variance.
Sick. Yes. Come on.
18?
An 18 will hit.
It's a 15 on the dice. Do I add my modifier to that?
Yes.
Okay, so 18.
18.
18 and then...
Yeah, you add your spell attack modifier in this instance.
Oh. Then that's a 21.
Okay. 21 will hit.
It takes... 9 force damage.
An amount, apparently.
And
yes.
6 damage.
It takes some damage. That seems to go through normally.
Okay. This
Zoom
would be
in a
really
little
cool
here
if
for
any of us could
adventurers.
see it.
I'll tell you all about it. And it's still there. I can command it, but I will then move... It's there.
Okay.
2. And then just the pink and green one, as my spectral arm. And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. All right. That then will bring us to Stonebreaker, who is still sitting in the hunger of Hadar.
Good. Do I need to?
Oh, Eternally Mortal, thank you so much for the follow. Pull up a chair. We're so happy you're here.
Do anything for this, or is it at end of my turn that this?
As a matter of fact, something does happen at the beginning of your turn.
Yay.
Okay. You take 6 points of cold damage.
Of which I am resistant.
Excellent.
So I take 3 instead.
Okay.
Because, in the words of my ancestors, the cold never bothered me anyway. And
I don't know if I should put a d6 in the jar for that, but I feel
For
like
my
I
sake,
should.
please.
It is not a pun, it is just a direct quote.
So will the punishment when it rolls.
Oh, God.
I'm then going to walk up to here, because I can get to him. And with my spidey sense, I can see death.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack.
Okay.
First attack is going to be at 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Come here, you little...
It's very true, Zag. It used to be just bad music jokes is why this started.
It's true.
12 points of damage.
Halved to 6.
And second attack
Oh, hi, Clever Foodie.
is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
15 points.
Halved.
Yup. And this is where I live now.
Zagmeister wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Stonebreaker.
Blow me
Yeah,
up.
he does.
Explosion in his face. Please, I just want to be living bomb.
Round and round, the wheel of chaos is about to go. Where it's gonna stop.
I hope you get the second
About to
one.
find out. Vulnerable.
Oh!
For the next round,
This
you
might be
are
real
vulnerable to all damage. Thank you so much for the lurk, Hearth Coven Games, and again, thank you so much for raiding on in. We appreciate you.
Not your thing.
No, it's like exact opposite of
Decisively
my-
not.
You are a fragile bomb.
This is the opposite of what I am all about. Question, Gauntlet Master.
Yes.
With this fencing here, is
Yes.
there enough space for me to like step around and be like, hey, you cannot pass?
Um,
I said cannot.
That iconic.
what I
way
will
that's
say
said.
is the fence can kind of be jumped and leapt over. It's not an impassable feature, but it is going to require a check to do that.
Okay.
So
It's like-
it will definitely have to roll for an athletics if it wants to bounce over the fence or
So,
anything like that.
like, I am seeing on map that the fence is taking up like portion of the square. May I do one of these things where I like kick off of the tomb and then kick off of the wall and then land behind him? I will do athletics.
That will definitely be a series of athletics checks. You better believe it. The one to kick off to get up is going to be athletics. To get around him and that precision, that's going to be acrobatics.
Have you ever seen Ninja Warrior? I'm just doing the opening move.
In plate
Question is,
mail.
has Stonebreaker
In-play
seen
mail.
him?
Okay, I will simplify it, and instead of the 1-2, I will just do the 1 off the wall to get behind.
Okay.
Yup. Then get in the tray.
Ninja Warrior.
8 plus my athletics. That will be a 16.
Yeah, that'll do.
Sorry, 15.
Exactly what you needed.
That fits. Hop.
It matters.
Hello. Okay, and I lied. I live here now.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn then?
Yes, that is.
Theon,
Word.
you take 5 points of cold damage.
Cool. I'm not resistant.
Yeah.
You'd think I am
I
because
will
I have fur.
also let you know it didn't matter for the movement you took, but passing in and out of these blackened spheres is difficult terrain. As you do move through it, you do feel something pulling at you, trying to keep you in the darkness.
Feeling that and not enjoying it one bit, Fion's gonna step away. Come on, maybe.
All right.
Right there first.
And real quick, since the Gauntlet's an educational show, we have fought Deathlocks before, but not these Deathlocks. We fought Deathlock Whites
Yeah.
Okay.
in an earlier challenge rating.
These are just regular.
These are just regular Deathlocks,
These are-
yes.
Full,
just throw these
full
right in the
caffeine. Cool, great.
Don't
Fionn,
need
now
to
being
dry
able to
clean
see,
these ones,
is going to run over here with the friendship
no. Okay.
and attack this death rock.
Okay.
These first ones needed dry
Pretend
cleaning,
like I
but
planned to
these-
do that.
Sure. That'll be a 23 to hit.
Oh, that will hit. Oh, yes.
For 17 points of non-magical slashing.
Clever Foodie, thank you so
You're
much for the subscription. We appreciate you. Pull up a chair.
it. Thank
16
you.
months in tavern. How many points of magical
17 non-magical slashing.
slashing? It does not do as much as you would like.
Second attack is a natural 20.
Okay.
Come
That's
on.
a nat 20.
Lay it in.
For 14 points of non-magical slashing.
You had left it at 1 with your previous
Listen.
attack, Fionn. You had left it.
Listen, if I were a magical boy,
Which he is.
which
are
I am,
magical.
I am magical. My weapon is not.
As the deathlock returns to the ground around you. As all of the creatures in the gauntlet are constructs. They have no emotions. They feel no pain.
How tall is this casket tomb?
About 3 feet off the ground.
Can I clamber over it?
You can. It is marble. I'm gonna require some checks getting up and over it. But
Right. I would like to clamber over it. I just need
Yeah.
to.
Sure.
5,
Give
10,
me an
15,
athletics
20,
check to climb up on it.
Leap off of me.
Cool. Yes, you said athletics check. That'll. Athletics. That's a 23.
Yeah, you bounce off of this crypt like you were born to do it.
You see Fionn do like one of those like hop ups onto one of those
That's
things.
sick.
And he can
Standing
get
jump.
to right here with the rest of his movement.
Okay. As you are indeed vibing so hard.
Come on.
Camber.
All right.
At the beginning of your turn,
Uh huh.
you take 7 points of cold damage.
Not liking that. All right. Let me maintain Hunter's Mark. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
I would like to use, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of my movement to go here.
Okay.
I got 10 feet of movement left. So I'm going to go here, and I have advantage on perception checks to locate creatures with my Hunter's Mark. GM.
Okay.
So, glancing towards the northern end of the arena where I last saw the guy cast the spell, can I try and suss out any disturbances in the dust or in the room around that area?
Absolutely. I will allow this to be. You said a perception check?
Yes.
Okay, we'll make it a perception check. It'll be a straight roll
Sure,
because
sure.
he's invisible.
Yeah.
They'll cancel out.
I'm talented in this. 22.
Okay. What I will say is I will allow attack at disadvantage, as you know he's generally here.
Even with the plinth in the way,
Even with the plinth in the way, you have a shot.
at a disad? Okay.
disad.
Yeah, I'll take it. 214, so that is still a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Let's say piercing and hunter's mark. Nico cannot see me, so you can infuse this.
That is
You
correct.
cannot infuse this, so that is going to be
Yeet.
15 points piercing damage.
That's enough.
Oh, got
As
it.
out of the darkness, you do not see him fall. You just see the crumbling of bone and what you assume might have been skin as it returns to the dust of the gauntlet.
All right.
It has perished.
I will then use my bonus
The
action.
gauntlet, it's kind of gross. The gauntlet is kind of gross, y'all.
That's a t-shirt.
I will use my bonus action to shift my hunter's mark down to this pink and green deathlock down to the south.
Okay.
And Nico then will take his turn. With no further directions from me, he's just going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet here. But there's no one there. He was like, huh?
Oh yeah, on Nico's turn before he moves.
Okay, yeah.
He does take 9 points of cold
Okay.
damage.
That's fine. And across the way, we'll just be like, I don't know. And that's us.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Brings us to the pink Deathlocks. Okay. Oh, you know what? He had to maintain some. Oh, but he super does. Okay. All right.
He's so concentrated right now.
He's so concentrated right now.
Could serve him at breakfast.
As in the Gauntlet, every time the players make a pun, I put a d6 in the pun jar, and eventually I
you
roll
can't
it.
even hear it
Wasn't
make a
it?
sound
No,
now.
it's just here for the audience.
Piles out.
Listen to all that damage clattering.
He has a rattlesnake back there.
Okay. The pink and green one, Pan, is going to send 2 attacks at you. It's a 24 to hit.
Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that
On the
does.
first one. The second one is going to go wide,
Okay.
but the first one hits.
On the green one near me.
Yes, the pink and green one near you. That is going to be 14 points of necrotic damage to you. As Clever Foodie wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Pandemonium. Let's see what happens.
Why I show up?
Round and round this wheel's gonna go. Where it's gonna stop, Pan's gonna find
Then
out.
make great.
The old one too.
Oh!
This is...
On your turn, you get an additional action.
Yes! Perfect! Foodie! Serving up more good things.
Also, real quick, it'll be a quick thing, but just for the chat, solidarity forever, union strength. Thank you, Annabelle, for doing what you're doing.
Amazing.
Yes.
We're here
Yes.
for you.
Yes. Cheers.
But yes. Okay, so that's that one. The other one had perished there, so that leaves the pink and red, who, seeing this spiritual weapon in front of him, turns to you, Pan, and holds his hand up once again. You see that same soft blue, eerily glowing light emanating from his, and you hear soft whispers, and he goes, "You're in my reach too."
Fair.
15 to hit,
Nope.
17 to hit.
Yes.
That's going to be 13 more points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right. That is the pink, which brings us to the yellow. The yellow and red one is going to step out. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And really only has a good shot at you, Pan, so 2 more attacks coming on in.
Bring him on.
15,
Nope.
24.
Yes.
That's going to be 11 points of necrotic
Oh.
damage.
Tough round.
All right.
For them.
And then I feel like I'm missing one. Am I missing one?
He died.
He died. He perished.
Killed a
That's all.
couple.
He died. Stonebreaker. It is. No, Pan. It is your turn.
Thank you. I will march up 5, 10 feet of movement. They're in my reach now.
Okay.
This one is, I do not like royalty. I will tell you right now, when I swing, I'd like to do a attempt to knock them prone. So I need a contested athletics
Okay.
from pink green.
Okay.
From pink green, contested athletics, huh? Okay. Yep. Okay. What do we got coming in?
21.
It's a walking corpse, so you
Not
do
great.
kind of knock it down. Yeah, not
Right.
great.
So it's now prone, and then I will use another 10, I believe I can
Okay.
reach. And I would now have advantage on melee attacks as it's prone.
That is correct.
Okay, so I will swing in with my extra attack and just straight up attack. Oh, advantage.
That's correct.
Thank goodness. That is a 16.
A 16 will hit.
And I will smite as well.
Yeah.
You may add an extra D10.
Woo!
Ask
This
the question.
What's the question? For the people at home. Oh! Is this a fiend or an undead?
Yeah.
Good to know!
Woo! Got one.
Shut up.
This is what it's like.
You said 1d10, I have 1d8.
Add an extra D8.
Okay. So, 3d8 coming in.
Woof.
Thank you, Zach Meister.
16 radiant.
All going through normal.
And then my glaive damage. 9.
Halved. As you bring your glaive up far above your head and stab it down into the chest of this creature, lavender light shoots out from in between this creature's ribs, and you actually see it come out around his eye sockets and glow up towards the ceiling. All of you see a flare of light hit the entire room.
Awesome.
I'll say, long live the king. And then my magical weapon. Or
Yep.
my...
It's gonna do stuff, yep.
That is a nat 20.
Okay, let's roll that damage.
Okay. It's... just want to check it.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yes. 1d8. I roll it twice, or I double what I roll once?
You double what you roll once.
Okay. That is max damage, 16, 19 total.
19 total? Okay.
I don't double the multiplier.
You
For
do
the
not
folks at
double
home.
the multiplier. As the Gauntlet is indeed an educational show.
Okay. Just smacks them.
Nice.
And I'm not even
Okay.
looking, it's just going.
Nice.
It hits full strength. You all hear this crack as his shoulder actually pops fully out of the joint and his entire arm goes limp. The Deathlock looks back at you, pulls deep on his shoulder blade, and snaps it back into place.
We'll put that right again. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, Stonebreaker, that does bring us back around to you.
Excellent. I believe I am about to be making multiple athletic checks.
Oh, real fast. He needs to hold on. As
Bye bye, darkness.
as the blackened pillar falls behind, you see the darkness almost flicker for a second and then fade as it almost seems to implode on itself and falls back down to the ground. The last thing you see as it falls is a series of milky white tentacles falling back into the ground. All right. So, Stonebreaker.
First thing, I'm going to climb up and joining Theon.
Okay, athletics check.
Sup.
That will be a 16.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
It's a lot of noise as you do this, but you're up.
as I get up, I'm kind of using it as a almost like a runner's starting mount.
Okay.
And just begin running full speed. And then I'm going to leap from the end of this to jump over the fence.
Okay.
And I believe, with my running leap,
I think you can just do that.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's not a tall fence. It's a little bit higher than the crypt you are on, but not a lot. Actually, because it is a little bit taller, give me a quick cursory athletics attempt since it's not quite a straight jump. The DC is incredibly low, but for the sake of it's there,
Cooked.
it was.
It'll be 17.
Absolutely, yeah.
And as I land and continue running, I'm going to look back at Theon and go,
Theon!
point to this one. And my speed, if I take my full action, my speed will get me there.
Okay, all right. Theon, it is your turn.
Cool. I didn't take a running leap. So Fion's just gonna hop down. And basically like
Dunk.
You know, when you try to climb a fence and you just have to swing a leg over and then swing the other leg over.
Give me a quick, again, an athletics check, just to make sure you can
Sure.
get over that. Oh, Zagmeister's given Fionn a random potion. Just boop,
Oh,
a potion
great.
appears in your hand.
That'll be a 13 to
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
swing a leg over. Sauntering over here, I don't think I can take up the same space as a spiritual weapon.
Hold on.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, but
me
a
a quick
potion.
second.
I have a potion. I'm just gonna hold on to that for.
You don't want to have a giant like,
our
arm
computers.
coming out of your.
I mean,
You'd rock
that'd be
it.
pretty wild.
Yeah.
I am Fionn, the body of the Underdark.
You can absolutely get in that space if you
Cool.
want to. I
So,
will say for the sake
I'm
of
just gonna
roll
pretend
20,
I'm there.
you're there because roll 20 will not allow it.
In
But
this game of
yeah.
imagination, I'm gonna pretend I'm underneath that spiritual weapon.
It is incorporeal and hanging slightly in the air. You do feel it as you go underneath it. It does feel corporeal, but you can pass through it. It's a very surreal experience. It doesn't feel as though it's going through you, though. It almost feels like it's existing around you, as though its shape seemed malleable.
This is strange.
like those head massagers.
Yeah,
Like
you just see like Fionn like shudders a little bit, like oh. I feel relaxed.
Don't get too friendly.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks at this
Okay.
dude. The first one is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
That will be 14 points of magical, not magical, unmagical slashing. Second attack is 16 to hit.
That will hit.
$13 points of non-magical slashing.
Theon, your last attack left him at 1.
I am consistent.
Why do you do this to me?
Because I was dead. And that's really all I can do on this turn.
Okay.
I think, let's see, that was...
As you spin around with your axe, digging into his side, you pull the weapon through around. It actually hits into the wax of the candles next to you, and it sprays into the air, and you come
This attack
down
brought to you by
onto
Kendrick
his
Candles.
soul.
Ha! Eat wax!
Oh,
And I'm going to run the last, 15 feet that I had
Great
to
quick.
here.
Okay. All right. Okay. Camber.
All right, seeing my target on his back, I'm going to dash towards the Deathlock at Pan's feet.
Okay.
And as I do so, I'm going to draw a dagger from my from my belt, and I'm going
Okay.
to just overhand it straight down into his chest. Make my attack.
Make that attack at advantage.
He's not dead. He just vomited up light.
Nice.
Oh, because of the of what I did. I get it.
yes,
That'll be
yes,
a
smoke.
16 to hit, GM.
16 will hit.
For sure. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
bollocks. 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Halved because, in
Yeah,
fact...
it's 2 ones. Not quite as accurate with this handheld thing. I like things to be far away from me. So I'm going to take a second stab.
Dagger?
Yeah.
And you have piercer?
Oh yeah, I do have a piercer. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I forget that dagger sometimes with piercer. That's hella cocked. Same damn roll. Don't change a thing. I mean,
Trending it right on back.
second attack. That will be a soft 20 to hit,
That will hit.
which will give me 6 more points of piercing damage.
Okay. Once again, halved.
I will then use my bonus action to call out to Nico, hey, come on, boy, we got an easy one over here. And he's going to use his full fly speed and action to get 80 feet
Boy.
right up to us.
Okay.
That'll do.
All right. The last tunnel of darkness having disappeared with the death of the last Deathlock. He is going to stand up. He's already gone invisible.
He still might be screwed.
Okay. He stands up.
Camber's not just stare him down.
He pulls back his hand as dark green energy coats the tips of his fingers, making them long and pointed. And he takes one slash at you, Camber. In the tray. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Dealing 9 points of necrotic damage to you, and to
Okay.
Pan. Only a 13 to hit, goes wide.
Nope.
I maintain Hunter's mark.
That is his turn. The yellow deathlocks have perished, bringing us to
I
Pan.
think you have one yellow.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, at the bottom.
Oh,
Yellow
so
and
I
red.
do. This guy. This guy right here. Look
This
at that.
guy.
This one who is
This
about
guy
to become main character.
Right here, yeah.
Kill all of us.
He is going to take
Your
an
day at the
attack
office.
at one attack at each of you.
Sure.
First attack going into you, Camber. That is a 16 to hit.
That's my armor class.
That is going to be 19 points of necrotic damage.
Boy!
As that spectral blue hand comes streaking across the room and almost grabs you straight around the throat. The skin underneath feeling cold and dry.
Okay.
Pan. That's only going to be an 11 to hit you.
Okay. Does not.
All right, that's his turn. Stonebreaker.
Do I?
Pan. I don't know why I keep doing this.
That's-
It's right here. I've got the order right here. It's so beautiful.
I will just swing in again with my weapon on the one in front of me.
Okay.
You have friendship.
You
Yeah,
do
advantage.
indeed have advantage, as flanking is friendship in the Gauntlet. Go get some
to do.
merch.
Same exact.
Same each time. Still a 16.
16 will hit.
And I won't smite. I'll just swing in with the glaive.
Okay.
5 slashing.
Halved down to 2.
Okay.
Nico will infuse that with some lightning, seeing Pan's light display earlier as he gets 6 points in there.
That's enough.
Yes! That's my buddy!
Yes.
As Nico rears up to his full height to hit the glaive mid-air, as you begin to bring it down into this creature's collarbone, lightning streaks along the point. And he perishes.
Then Pan says, "Excellent work," and just marches off towards this one, I believe.
Nico sits back down on his feet, tail wagging. There's a cloud of dust and decay and teeny tiny stones that fly up into the air with every thwap, thwap, thwap of his tail.
And at this range, I can still use my weapon. It's not my full movement, but I will just swing it at this guy. It's a 12? No, not even. I will.
Give it a sec. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
And I will move one space closer and use my bonus action to attack with the other end of my weapon.
Welcome in, Abe Solom. Good to see you.
Oh, hey! 19,
A 19 will hit.
There we go.
and I will be smiting.
There we go.
Okay.
First weapon damage. 8,
8 points of the weapon damage?
8 points of the
Okay.
weapon.
Halved.
and then 3d8. $13 radiant.
Okay, that all goes through normally. As this time you see the damage flying out through his fingers, you can see every single bone in this creature's body.
Gross.
I don't like any of them. I'm done.
Okay, all right. Now, Stonebreaker, this goes back to you.
Okay. Well, I will use action in. Yes, I will use everything to get there, and
Okay.
that is my turn.
Zagmeister thinks Stonebreaker's feeling lucky. Your next roll will be made with high variance.
I'm gonna use the one that looks like what I am.
As the high variance die has 3 natural 20s, 3 natural 1s, and entirely chaos. Okay.
Also has multiple 19s
Zagmeister
on
thinks
it.
Fionn is feeling lucky. Your roll next d20 roll made with high variance. Okay.
That's
All
great.
right. Fionn, as a matter of fact, it's your turn.
Not yet. Soon.
Just let you know.
All right, so I'm gonna just book it full tilt. You've never seen Fionn run as fast as. Come on. Why?
You know when Sonic runs in place and his
Yeah.
legs are moving? It's just that.
Just let me
Yeah, you hold it
let me
first.
move you.
There we go.
Well,
Mr.
Oh,
Zane has
you got
focused
him.
pan. Add +1 to your next attack, pan.
Yes, thank you.
using my movement and my action to dash, I am going to gore and rush this dead dude.
Zagmeister thinks you're feeling lucky. Your next roll will be made with high variance.
So
Okay.
cool.
We're done so
So
far.
with high variance at advantage,
Yeah. Yeah, tell us what's going on. There's a lot of noises happening on that side of the table.
I'm going to use both of my adrenaline surges
Okay.
to turn that into a 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits. You didn't roll natural 1, did you?
No.
Okay.
Um,
And also, but thank you, Zagmeister. There are a lot of noises happening there. Risk and reward on Camber played out to you as well.
Ooh.
Next roll will be made with high variance. Everyone should have one. Agreed.
That'll be max damage, 10 points of piercing damage with my horns.
Hell
Ow.
yeah.
I'm technically not magical. And then pulling back out, uncorking the potion, just.
All right, what do we got? You feel a muscular tightening along your spine and along your scapula, and you reach back and another hand grasps onto yours as you grow another arm.
I fist bump my own arm.
It came true. Wow.
And then I
It
fist bump it
gives
with
you
the other
one
arm.
additional action.
Can I use that now?
Yeah?
With my other arm?
Did you ever use your roll 1 too?
Which?
We'll
Your
let
second
the roll
action.
of chaos.
No.
We will allow it to go through.
Oh, I missed it.
He's not holding. He's gonna pull a hand axe.
Okay.
I don't know why that other arm is a he. It is now. And just go.
I mean, it is you.
It's-
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He, me. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And let me double check what kind of damage a hand axe is.
Just like
It's
the-
a d6.
Point out you went from having an extra arm up there that was spectral to
Oh,
now-
right. Oh my gosh.
Even true. It's like Dumbo's feather.
That'll be 6 points of non-magical slashing.
Halved.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get an additional action.
Oh, so I'd get 2 attacks.
Oh.
Ooh, so close. That's a dirty 20
That'll hit.
in the tray. For 7 points of non-magical slashing.
All right. Camber.
All right, Camber is actually going to stumble his way into the center of the arena. He's not looking too hot. He's kind of queasy. His normally crimson red skin has definitely gone a kind of pinkish. And I'm going to do bonus action second wind to regain a bit of health here. So I'm going to regain 6 hit points. And remind me, GM, stowing the dagger in my hand would not let me shoot with my bow, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You can pull out your bow, but you cannot shoot.
I would like to. How
As
far?
I remember from many times trying to pull out that stupid hand crossbow.
Far away look.
Oh, man.
What do we have? What was that?
Hello, darkness.
15, 20. I think. Yeah, if I get.
Holy shit. This sign should not be left alone.
If I get here, I'm just within range to chuck this dagger in my hand sideways at this guy from range.
Okay.
So I'll use the high variance die to make this attack. With a natural 1 on the die, I'm just not adept. I'm the best with my bow. And it goes off into the skull wall behind him.
As in,
it is.
you do hear a clattering of ivory and shale as it falls to the ground. As yes, this wall does seem to be made with cement,
Ugh.
rock, and bone.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Because I can't take another attack with the bow. So Nico is going to fly in and take a bite. Here.
Okay.
My variance is gone. Come on, chunky boy. That'll be a soft 20 to hit for Nico.
That'll hit.
And he's going to infuse this with his lightning damage. So. That is going to be 6 points piercing,
6 points piercing.
6
okay.
points lightning.
That's enough.
Woo!
You go.
As the world goes dark,
Vibes, vibes, vibes.
as you have defeated all of the monsters in this room, you feel the ground fall out from underneath you as your vision fades of this room. And you find yourself having fallen into a sanctuary.
Nice
For those folks
job,
who are
folks.
new, a sanctuary is a save point between rooms. The adventurers will never have to go backwards in the Gauntlet and face the monsters they fought before until they hit the next sanctuary. Here they may take a short rest and prepare for the adventures ahead.
That was so cool.
Fantastic!
Nice work.
You!
Nice work.
You!
It was good.
Masterful. I need a nap.
Totally.
I would love to take a nap.
Canberra's voice is definitely like breaking, trying to maintain like his composure, but he definitely like collapses on the cot like. Okay, let's debrief.
Y'all took some damage.
A little bit. But you should see them.
Yeah.
I
not,
couldn't for a while.
No, that was weird.
Not the greatest. Not the greatest kind of feeling. I really actually would never like to see those things again. That really hurt.
Aside from us taking a bit of a rest, did we want to spend any money, or are we good to just up and go again?
We are we are quite heavy in change. So if we wanted to help our audience a bit with some card level ups, that would be an option. The cloak is starting to look a bit more interesting, if I might be so honest. I like being able to maneuver people around so that y'all can get up and smash them real hard. It's kind of cheap. 5,000 gold is the last I saw, and we got about 27,000 in our coffers. So
More like
Ooh.
28, as a matter of fact,
Gotcha.
as we pipes in. Close to 29.
even better.
Not quite there, but close, close.
So I think we should grab it, and even if I don't wear it, somebody it counts. You could wear it.
I
as
already
well.
have a cool cloak.
You do?
You see the basically disco ball cloak.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, let's see, this is the Cloak of Arachnida. Those who are not there.
I mean, I'm ready to. I don't really care about shopping today. I just want to murder things.
Sure.
Mightn't I be so bold to just maybe since we have so much, throw a little bit towards one of the cards. I'm actually thinking maybe the unstable charge, and if we get that just finished.
Cool.
We can max it out.
I believe so, unless the menu hasn't been updated.
Let me go double check where you're at.
That would be great.
Let's see here.
Do you have your con mod to hit
Here we go.
dice?
The unstable charge card. Let me get that pulled up. I have that at level 2, meaning that it is a 50-50 chance as it sits.
And if we do it one more, that will go up a little more. It is just good to have.
I
As
agree.
they are discussing the Streamloots cards. Go check them out.
How much would that put us back, Stonebreaker?
Looks like it is just 3,000.
I like it.
Let's do it.
All right, Isri,
Yes.
take a cloak, and we'd like to level up a card.
Certainly. The cloak is 5,000 gold. The unstable charge, 3,000, you say?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. All right. So that will be about 8,000 gold. Let me do a little bit of math here. May I see that menu?
Absolutely.
Thank you. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, that will turn that to a,
That is incorrect, I believe.
is incorrect. We'll figure it out at the break. Certainly, we'll get that leveled up at the break. But certainly, we can make that happen.
Excellent.
Do you need to, Charlie studies the book to get really good at stuff. With this cloak, though, would I have to take a nap with it?
You certainly would.
Okay.
Yes, it does require attunement.
That will be my last slot available. So from here on out, it's going to be swapsies if we want to do anything else. Okay? Is that all right with everyone?
Absolutely. So
Sure,
that
sure.
cloak is yours, leaving behind, just for the sake of knowledge, this leaves behind the amulet of the Black Skull, the wand of enemy detection, the potion of aqueous form, and the rest stop access of the store.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
Yes, you'll have a little over 20,000 left when this is done.
Well, I'm going to take a quick nap.
I need a rest.
I took 6 out of my 8 hit dice worth of a nap,
Okay.
and I'm at full.
And you're at full. All right. How much did you heal for the
I was down.
For the mods in chat who count this sort of thing.
You know.
Mods, I rolled 5 hit dice to regain 35 hit points.
Excellent.
I rolled 6 to get 38 back.
Excellent.
And Nico will also take a 1 hit dice, and he will regain 6 hit points.
Excellent.
As we're here, I'd like to approach Stony and say, it would seem that you've used up your allowances of the spell I put in there previously. If you would like your ring to be infused with the chill of the Underdark, I can take care of that.
Will admit that was a lot of fun, and I would love to be able to
It's
do
fun.
that again.
Allow me to, and I spend a spell slot and infuse a second level Armor of Agathys into the ring.
Nice.
So good.
Until I see you next.
Stonebreaker, would you like to be quick on your feet again and be able to get out of a pinch?
Always.
Okay. I will walk over and I will put in a first level Zephyr Strike for you.
This ring is clutch.
Uh-huh. It's really cool on a fighter.
And you have my axe.
Well timed, Ben.
He says so very way
you are
too loud.
so lucky I don't have an additional jar just for bad music jokes and quotes.
Yeah.
Well, for audience, I rolled 2 of my hit dice, and that brought me up by 13, which I'm at full.
Okay.
Yeah, Fionn said that while
Alright.
doing some sit-ups and is not taking a short rest.
Okay.
Isri, can you tell us anything about what we may or may not be facing? It's good to see you,
Lovely to see you too,
Healthy
Pan, of
again.
course. Yes, feeling much better. Much
As-
more sprightly.
my Genasi brethren.
And my shadow has returned and everything.
Yes, that was weird.
Yes. It was, it came sort of like just back jogging to me a little bit. And sort of just oozed back up. Fascinating.
That's real cool.
I know.
Interesting.
I sort of
Shadows, eh?
missed it, but it's fascinating.
But you can't tell us anything about where we're going.
Oh, I said they have no idea.
And that's par of the course.
Ooh, I have to
That would ruin the fun, Pat.
That would ruin the fun. Though I only ask because I don't care much for the shop. I tend to steal what I want, and I otherwise fight for the rest of it. But I did happen
It's
to...
an old thing to tell your shopkeeper,
in
but
my
all
life.
right.
I wouldn't steal from you, Isri.
I presume you wouldn't.
You're
It
an
would-
ally.
There would be consequences, certainly.
Yes, we don't want that. In my travels, I'm not much for animals, but I did happen to meet a sort of like-minded beast that was more than willing to join the cause, and I start
Oh.
to cast Find Steed.
Now, how long does the casting of Find Steed take?
10 minutes.
You may cast Find Steed in
Start
this room.
casting Find Steed.
Okay. Oh, well, this is going to be fascinating. She sits down in her chair, crisscross applesauce,
Okay.
and just sort of settles in to watch. Her tail gently wagging underneath you could just barely see the tip of it, just gently swaying underneath the desk, because she just seems to be very comfortable.
Is Isri, sitting not normally?
You're going to a different room.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know what this normally looks like, but I make just sort of a doorway, and walking through comes the. Do you want to describe, or should I?
No, this is you.
The surliest looking warhorse that you've ever seen, with just sort of almost orangish eyes and a long black mane, black fur. And I say, my dear comrades, I would like to introduce you to a very good member of the cause, Calamity!
Damn.
We'll get some art for Calamity later, but at this moment you do indeed see this horse has what could only be described as a 1,000-yard glare.
Can we call it Cow?
Yes, and I turn to Calamity and say, Calamity, is that fine? And I,
Calamity looks at you, and his brow, if you could describe the brow of a horse furrowing, it almost would. And he paws at the ground and actually hits you. He's significantly taller than you,
Yeah.
and you feel just the hit of the top of his head against yours. You get the impression that it is a gesture of friendship and affection. It doesn't stop it from hurting. The
It's a
glare
no for now.
remains.
I don't speak horse, but I respect.
Camber is just wide-eyed, like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
My goodness, you all have so many companions this year.
Yeah.
More friends.
Stonebreaker and Fiona are just like, sure.
I have Wyatt.
And Snowball occasionally.
We have Flannery, but they're kind of in and out.
Uh-huh.
It's fine. Can we go, I don't know, fight? I'm getting real itchy.
Yeah. Let's go see what other cool stuff we can do.
let's go.
As you continue towards the door, the world goes dark. And that's where we're gonna take a quick break, y'all.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break, get some more water, stretch our legs, but most importantly, we're gonna do a giveaway. A giveaway to the amazing returning sponsor of season 2 of the Gauntlet. That's right, everyone. It's Cantrip Candles. Cantrip Candles is a local company here to Los Angeles. They make hand-poured soy candles. They smell amazing, and they are carefully tailored to smell like the location in your D&D game. And they also burn a heck of a treat. So we've got $15 coupon code to give away to you. It's going to go through Nightbot. There's going to be a keyword. The keyword is worship. It's going to be worship. Wait until you see exclamation point worship, more specifically. Wait until you see Nightbot go through with that reminder, and be sure to only enter once or you will be disqualified. You'll have an amazing break, and we'll see you in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to The Gauntlet, audience interactive Dungeons and Dragons combat chaos, where our adventurers are continuing through their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Welcome on in, everyone. I'm your Gauntlet Master, Emmy, Witch King, 1 of 9. Congratulations on winning.
Got it.
Well earned.
Well earned. Send us a DM on Twitch. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to delete that. Oh, well, I did
stream
on
is
accident.
gone.
Whoopsie doodles. You still won, Witch King. Big heckin' congrats. We're super excited to have you. Oh, my goodness, yes. Got some stuff to remove.
Burn
here.
them.
I don't know if we have to do that. I think.
We don't have
Adventurers,
to.
are you ready to re-enter the Gauntlet?
You know it.
Yes.
As you head towards the door and you start to feel the darkness overwhelm you, you hear the pip, 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 pip of feet against the floor. Wait! Oh, I'm so sorry. You hear Isri actually, you can turn back and in the darkness you see the door back to the sanctuary and Isri is waving a little bit. So sorry. Really quick thing. Come back.
Wait, I was always told don't go towards the light.
I literally thought you were Brennus for a second. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Just whatever's happening is happening.
Yeah. What's going on?
Calamity about face.
And she holds up some silver half-plate armor about as tall as herself.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Real quick, y'all. I'm gonna need just a couple
Need
minutes.
about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about 5 minutes to change. Okay. Do you have like a changing room?
We're in darkness.
Everybody, close your
You
eyes.
can hold up a sheet. I have blind sense.
So do I.
Well,
Forgot about
most
that.
of us do.
Fine. I'm wearing undershirt anyway, and I'll
Isri
just
turns around.
quickly take 5 minutes to don my new half-plate armor, which looks very dashing with my black and silver cloak that I have attuned to. So I am very happy for this outfit change.
She does not even peek. She keeps her eyes closed the entire time.
I just realized I look full Targaryen. Black, red, and
Oh,
silver.
God. You've gone full Targaryen.
Fuck yeah. All right, I'm good to go.
All right, well, have fun. Good luck.
Is we were going to talk about armor for me too. Is it?
What kind?
It's strong. Plate.
Prom, I can't. You're lucky you're not here. Okay. With the armor of Camberthus.
Dope.
All right.
Love it. Where are we going?
As
What are we
the
doing?
world goes dark, the first thing that hits your nose is the smell of sulfur
Aha. Love
and rock and rot. As you
Oh.
land.
Oh my god, this feels like a Bowser level.
It looks like one too. You land in a room. The walls, 15 feet tall, and entirely covered with well-ordered spikes.
Oh.
Make that check, Zagmeister. The floor is warm to the touch. As underneath you feel the churn of the lava river falling, moving, pulsing underneath the floor. The floor itself is not dangerous.
The floor is
You
not
can
lava.
feel it. Zagmeister has rolled a 24 on the survival check, which would let you know that after this room, there are 2 more before the next sanctuary.
Okay, 3 total. Yep.
Okay.
Along the edges of the room here, you do see these pillars fly almost up to the ceiling. But at the very, very top, there is a well cared for, well-tended brazier of fire that licks out across the precipice. Through the middle of the room, there is a rocky, craggy bridge, raising the floor up about 5 feet, covered in iron rivets that make a path along it.
This is too cool.
This is really cool. I love it.
Is the iron rivets, are they like is it just a straight sort of wall, or is it like an incline?
It's a rocky, craggy
Okay.
bridge, so there's a slight incline to it. Slight.
Cool.
But yes.
Thank you.
The two monsters you see in this room. Annabelle has given Fionn an adrenaline surge. You see two different kinds of monsters in this room. The first hovering slightly above the ground, its feet dragging. You see 3 corpses in various states of decay. The one closest to you has no jaw, and a bright red tongue lolls down around its chest as it pulls up and licks almost all the way across its face, over its nose. Witch King 1 of 9 is identifying the corpse. These are Dybbuk.
Dybbuk?
Dybbuk. D-Y-B-B-U-K. They have an armor class of 14 and 37 hit points.
14 and 37?
Around them, a cloud of flies buzzes, lands occasionally, and tiny bits of flesh fall off. Next to each of them is a squat, blue-skinned creature. Muscular, incredibly so. They are broader almost than Stonebreaker. With well-defined muscles, bright golden hammered greaves, and a glaive in each of their hands, held tightly in front of them. Headless. What turns towards you instead, hanging in mid-air in front of them, is a mask. A mask of a smooth child.
Oh! What?
Eyeless, but somehow still staring at you.
That's so weird.
Witch King 1 of 9 is identifying the headless, beardless, armored ones. These are Maragon.
Maragon.
M-E-R-R-E-G-O-N. They have an armor class of 16 and 45 hit points.
16 and 45?
45.
Maragon?
I think I gotta go.
I didn't even know she was here.
Go fast, let me get the,
I think we have to call the stream early. I don't know if they.
Let me get this up real quick.
Fun fact for everyone, while Emmy is getting this up and going.
Please, fun fact alert.
We encountered these things in season 1 of the Gauntlet, way back when, the baby-faced monsters.
Oh, we did?
As a bonus creature, because I love them so much.
Oh, sick.
Oh no. Well,
How about
Scotty
Stony?
likes them.
I believe they showed up in one of the episodes of the Labyrinth.
Well, apparently I blocked them out of my
Yeah.
because they're awful.
Be
But
seen
this map, though.
Terrifying.
This
Yeah.
map.
Can we
That
just
is
say, if you're a subscriber,
Mm-hmm.
you can get these maps on our Discord.
You can indeed.
Emmy has outdone themselves this
Subscribers
season.
and patrons at our Patreon can both receive these perks in our Discord.
Which mods? That command works now.
Hey, finally. All right, which indeed does bring me to the title of tonight's episode, Dead Serious. Okay.
Don't dead, open inside.
Yeah. Oh. What? Oh, nothing. It's fine. Part of the map. I'll fix it before I get it into the patrons. This skeleton's supposed to be hanging from the wall. It's fine. Nobody worry about him. I'll fix him later.
Oh.
Imagine that skeleton, but on the wall. Okay.
Just over there going, yay.
It's like one of those flailing tube men.
Yep.
All right. Also of note,
You need
the
better
flayed
fasteners.
corpse
Yep.
behind you in the room. All right.
Oh, I like what you've done with the place.
The Dybbuk go first.
Oh.
Wow. Good rolls. Didn't even see
Very
it.
good.
Right.
I am unsettled.
Mm-hmm. There's a creepy room.
Ah,
Okay. Okay. Gonna hide my measurements from y'all, but I do need to make them. Stonebreaker.
Oh, yes, please.
The yellow-pipped Dybbuk turns towards you, and you make eye contact. And your vision starts to cross, and everything goes blurry. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, yep.
I get to use that high variance die that I was saving for later.
Come on, buddy.
I'm so sorry, Scott.
Oh,
Saving throw, you say?
you get +3 because you're next to me.
Good. It's the, that will make it a 5.
Are you kidding me?
Who said that?
Stony.
Okay. This room begins to fade out. And instead, you feel the cool breezes of home. And as you look around you, you do not see the comforting, warm greetings of your people. You instead see the ground littered with all of their corpses.
oh no.
Blackened and covered in flies. One of them stands up in front of you. Its body cracking, flies buzzing around its head, its eyes gone as an empty skull towards you. Why did you abandon us? That's what it's done. So this is standing in front of you at this time.
Damn.
Okay. The woo. Zoom too far in. Zoom too far in. Zoom too far in.
Hello, darkness.
The orange Dybbuk floats up slightly above the ground and floats over the bridge, its feet, one of them twisting
Gross.
as it hits the ground. It does not seem to mind. It lands here. Camber,
Uh-huh.
your eyes begin to blur. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, boy. That is... I'm going to use 3 adrenaline surges to make that a 14.
You succeed.
Nice.
The world focuses back in, and its hand drops towards the ground as its head begins to fall downwards towards its chest, and then you see parts of the spine actually pop out on the other side. And it just tightens its brow as it stares at you. Okay. The blue one is going to drift forward as well. That's gonna be, I don't believe it can do anything. It's not gonna, okay. Actually, no, it certainly can. Let me double check that distance. Just barely. Fion, your eyes begin to cross. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Come on.
That's a nat 20. For
Oh! That's
Yeah,
a nat
boy.
20.
You succeed. The world focuses. That's them. Stonebreaker. Let me double check exactly what's going to happen here.
Stomach is literally a knot.
Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
Okay. Yeah, it's in front of you. The world is cold. If you look behind you, you can still see the room of the Gauntlet itself. Right in front of you stands an undead Goliath and a path only filled with rot. It's about 10 feet in front of you before it just drops off into blackness. Yeah. And I do believe, yeah, it is going to attack you right now as it pulls this chipped sword back up over its head. Double check exactly how it's going to make this attack. Yeah, it just happens, as a matter of fact. You are going to take 1 point of psychic damage.
Weird.
But as much as you feel it in your mind, you also feel the sword pierce through your armor, and you feel your skin part. And you feel it's small, but a tiny rivulet of blood on your chest.
Oh boy. I'll just look at it and say I just needed more time.
It just stares back at you. Is there anything you would like to do?
Is there anything I can do?
It's standing there in front of you. You are not afraid. You are not under the effect of fear. But it is standing there in front of you.
So, and it is the only thing that I can see?
It's what's directly in front of you. Yes.
In that case, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. 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 I'll allow that.
And I'll just say again, I just needed more time. And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. Camber.
Theon?
Yeah, Fion.
Oh, mixed you two up.
Um,
Fion.
great. Did I hear all of that happen? From his...
No. You see Stonebreaker standing in a defensive position, muttering.
Alright. Alright, Stonebreaker. I'm gonna run just past. On the way over, I'm gonna fist bump Pan, who's on Calamity. And I'm gonna use Bolstering Magic.
Oh, let me get Calamity in here.
You get a second level spell slot back.
Holy!
Amazing.
That's
So you just feel like some Fey energy, just kind of like, it tickles a little, but also hurts a little. Go
I
up.
embrace the hurt.
Yeah. It's
That
like,
is a gem.
a light static electricity shock
Okay.
feeling. Okay, so that was. Oh my god, I am like.
Mm-hmm. This shit cray.
That is
I
clutch.
can't quite see the lines.
Let me make the lines a little bit clearer
That
here.
would be great.
I can do that for you.
The contrast isn't very high for my colorblind eyes.
It's not very clear for anybody. It's.
That's better.
Is that better? This map is geometric.
Mm-hmm.
Boogie oogie oogie.
How tall is this bridge?
The bridge about 5 feet up. Pretty easily clambered up to, but
I'm gonna start clambering it.
okay.
That's all I can do with the rest of my fight.
What I will
movement.
say is I'll allow that to be difficult terrain. It's rocky and craggy. It's walkable, certainly.
Then I will start that on my next turn, because that would be my last 5 to get onto it.
Have a
Bonus
good
action.
night, Witch King.
I'm going to vibe.
Okay.
I don't even know what shapes are anymore. Oh my god. So as I'm starting to climb, I'm staring up at this bridge. I need the Dybbuk. Is that orange? The orange Dybbuk to make a Constitution saving throw, please, as a bolt of light shoots out of my chest.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let me double check this real quick. Since the Gauntlet is an educational show, it makes this save with advantage.
Ooh.
Okay, that is going to be a 19.
It saves. So the light just kind of passes by it, glancing at it.
Also seems to pass through it, through a hole in one of its ribs and under its arm.
Oh, I don't
Doesn't
like
seem
that.
to even flinch. It just continues to stare at you.
Cool.
And you can control this calamity token. We'll get you a horse at some point, but for tonight,
Thank you for
Got the
promising me
beast
a
shape.
horse at some
Yeah.
point.
We'll get you a horse.
That's really
Your
nice to
horse.
hear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand my ground right here.
Okay. All right, Camber.
All right. I'm gonna see Stonebreaker take his rather uncharacteristic action, and I'm going to use my
Jif.
bonus action. Call out to Nico. Hey, I think one of those flea bags, fuzz bags up there ain't one of our friends. So go handle him. I gotta wake up our friend. So I'm going to run over and I'm going to do my best to grab Stonebreaker by the breastplate and just shake the hell out of him. Wake up, buddy! We gotta fight!
Okay. Let me double check the wording of this spell. It is very specific. Okay. The Gauntlet, traditionally as an educational show, maintains a lot of as true to the text of the spell as possible, as true to the book as possible. This spell, however, is very fluid in its interpretation. So what I will say is Camber is in front of you, and he seems very real. As real as this other creature that is standing in front of you. Give me an intelligence check.
Still +3? Is it pan?
Not a saving throw.
It's not a saving throw. Just kidding. It's a check.
Paladin.
I know what auras do.
That will be a 1.
Yeah, we're doing this.
You don't know how this is happening, but you know it is real.
All right. I'm just going to then use a bit more feet of movement to go here.
Okay.
And then Nico is going to take to the skies, eyebrows furrowed, screaming across. And you got 40 feet of fly speed right up there, and he's going to take a bite.
Okay.
That will be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Yep. All right, he's going to infuse this with some lightning.
Okay.
5 points piercing from the
Okay.
bite, and 6 points lightning.
None of Nico's damage seems to be taking full effect.
Oh my
He
gosh!
is resistant to all of it.
Or immune?
Resistant
Not full.
to
effect.
all of the damage that Nico just
The
incurred.
lightning and the piercing.
As he bites into
Okay.
part of the Dybbuk's head,
Cool.
you see some darkly clotted blood fall to the ground,
Uh-huh.
hitting the rocks with a heavy. Doesn't
Alright.
seem to do nearly as much as you think
Alright,
an
cool.
attack of that ferocity should.
That's us.
Okay. All right. Pam.
All right.
Also, I forgot Jeff Hauser dulled the Green Marin gun, for what's worth. So I'm -1 to his next damage roll.
I think I still have a high variance. Is that true?
That is correct.
Okay, it's just in front of me, so I assumed. I always put them back. And did I hear Stony B muttering under his breath? I'm within
Yeah.
5 feet? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I say, Stony, you take as much time as you need, and I ride off on Calamity towards Theon.
Okay.
So,
And you can control Calamity, just so you know.
Oh. Yeah.
But can anyone truly control Calamity?
Yes, no. Calamity is just we are just lucky to not be on the receiving end. Calamity's on my space. I just moved.
Absolutely. Calamity charges forth stoically, entire face almost of stone. It is so rigidly set. Just
he's a cool horse.
no whinnying, just heavy breaths.
And then we get close, right next to Theon. We stop, and I can reach them at this point. I'm 10 feet away from the
You
yellow.
certainly can.
15 from orange and 15 from green. Did I see who did whatever is doing to Stony at the moment? There's a lot going on, but
Yeah, give me a perception check at disadvantage since
high
this
variance.
is the pass. Roll a high variance and a regular die and take the lower.
okay.
Those are some wicked good rolls from what I'm saying.
Perception? Mm-hmm. That is a 17.
It was definitely the one in front of you here, the yellow one.
The one right in front, the yellow one. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, friend, I swing out my blade.
Okay. Swole Initiative Network, thank you so much for the raid!
This is something very special.
I love everybody's names. Thank you so much for the raid. Ronan Black Eagle, thank you so much. A clamoring is heard at the door of the tavern. What's that? Raiders! Barbarian Idiot, hello. Geek Namesy, thank you so much for the follow. Let's get a shout out for Swole Initiative. These are some hilarious emotes. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. It looks like you were playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Give yourself a little bit of self-promo and chat. Tell us a little bit more about your campaign, a little bit more about your session, a little bit more about your channel in general. Again, thank you so much for trusting us with your community. If you're new coming on in here, welcome to the Gauntlet. This is audience interactive Dungeons and Dragons combat chaos. It's roguelike D&D. It has some sort of unique rules. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, hit exclamation point rules. The Mrs. Marvel, thank you so much for the follow. And the Mandy, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate, Swole Initiative, thank you so much for the follow too. Adventurers Pack folks, Tavern Goers, y'all go check out the Swole Initiative. We appreciate you again so much for trusting us with your community. If you need to take care of yourself, please do. But if you want to hang out and have a little bit of fun with this, it is normally pretty jolly, although the fighter is having a very bad time. But I'm your Gauntlet Master, Emmy.
This is trauma.
So welcome on in.
why I
We're so
played
happy to
D&D.
have you. But yeah, seriously, give yourself some self-promo. We want to know more. Check it
Traumatize me,
out.
Dungeon Master.
You're right up there.
Just saying.
Pan is currently making an attack against
I will-
the Dybbuk.
Use one of my audience-given adrenaline surges. Thank you, Witch King 1 of 9, one of them, to make it a 15.
A 15? Okay. Normally, a 15 would hit. However, the Merrigan pulls down his glaive and
the other
catches yours
Oh.
and pulls it towards himself. Normally, this attack would go to him, but unfortunately, rolling only a 15, it goes into his armor and does nothing.
So you want to have this sort of a game? I immediately
Oh, the
use...
Wheel of Chaos was played on Pan during this raid.
Okay.
Zagmeister, how did I
timing.
miss the Wheel of Chaos?
Chaos,
No, you're all good,
pandemonium,
Annabelle.
calamity.
As this happens,
Know your audience.
the Wheel of Chaos descends from the ceiling and begins to spin. Round and round the Wheel of Chaos goes, where it stops.
Now is not
Pan's
the
about
time.
to find
Normally, I
out.
would ask for explosion, but I'm guessing
Can.
not these.
No.
Pan, are you happy?
I don't know yet. We'll
As
see.
mimicry, finally cast on Pan.
Yes! Who am I? Am I a rabbit?
Someone here.
One of us three.
Oh, it's
You're gonna
always
have
one
to
of
mimic
these.
us.
I've been Fion before.
As Camber's voice
Oh, snap.
comes out of your mouth for the next
Can I have
round.
some time to warm up in the backstage? Hey, I'm swinging my glaive here. I'm attacking here. You trying to stop me?
The Merrigan's head just nods. Or Merrigan's head just nods.
All right.
forward. You hear the scraping of iron as its head scrapes against its breastplate.
Hey, buddy, dial it back a bit, all right? Greatest city in the world. I'm gonna try an athletics contested check.
Okay.
I'm knocking him prone.
Okay.
Take a seat on Broadway.
Okay.
16.
With a soft 20.
Dang it.
Your glaive pushes into the chest of this creature. And it just scrapes along the side. As it scrapes along its armor.
This guy's got
that's
legs.
about it.
I respect. Hey, you know what? Join our basketball team that is D&D themed. I will then use I'm just gonna attack straight up with my glaive for my extra attack.
Okay. And we are attacking the Dybbuk still?
No, the guy who decided to... In my notes, he's squat, bluey, mask dude.
Okay.
Oh,
All
I'm a
right.
small boy.
Perfect.
We're very serious people
Yeah.
here.
I'm gonna
Gauntlet.
spend one of them adrenalines to bump it up. 16.
Okay, a 16 will hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And guess what? I'm smiting
Yeah,
Okay.
you are.
level 1.
Level 1 smite. Okay. And you may, in fact, roll an extra d8, as this is, in fact, a feat.
Question.
You know what? I was gonna ask. I was gonna see. I was gonna ask how much is this gonna cost you? This is my camper's impression.
I love
You're
it.
doing great.
16 radiant.
Okay, the radiant all goes through normally as it lights in between the cracks of his armor.
And I had done 9, I believe, with the glaive. I was really excited to have mimicry. I was
That,
just-
however, it is resistant to it. It does not pierce normally. However, as the radiant light bursts through the armor and across the blue-black flesh, it's gray more than anything else, shale. And you see the light skate across, ash forms along the edges of its flesh, and from somewhere deep in the armor you hear a
Not gonna worry about that. Just gonna
Just the sound of my nightmares.
keep on keeping on. I don't think I'm close enough for my dear steed to attack at this point.
Your steed does not have that kind of range.
No, it does not have the horns of the Underdark. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright.
How long does this last?
Well, it technically lasts a round, but it happened halfway through your round.
I'm good. I can keep.
We'll do one more, and then we're gonna call it there.
Your call.
Please, yes.
The phrase
If
is,
only because it brings you so much joy, Pan.
you can do this all day.
I can do this all day.
There we go.
Hey.
That's my boy.
Every
Right
combo
back
would
at
say,
ya.
keep it.
Wait till I get yours.
What's happening?
Okay. All right, as that brings us to the Merrigan. Stepping around the Dybbuk. Zoom in on my map. Trigonometry. It's why we do math in the Gauntlet. Yep. With that math, it can, in fact, hit you, Pan, as its halberd comes forward. Halberd. I learned is not technically a glaive, it's a halberd. It's scary. Finely wrought out of... It's hard to say what metal it is, but it is dull and sharp. The metal is dull, but the blade is sharp as it pulls back and makes 3 attacks against you.
Oh boy.
Oh.
First attack is only an 8 to hit. Second attack, natural 1.
Ooh.
Third attack
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
is only a 10. As
That's
none
what
of
I'm
them
talking about.
Yep.
Actually hit. The purple clambers up onto the pathway. A crossbow in hand. And takes a shot at Fion, which it can
Sure.
technically reach. I believe how many attacks does it get? Just the one. That's going to be only a 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
And with that, it puts the crossbow back and pulls out its halberd.
Cool. Great. Cool.
The
Great.
red. No, I'm having issues with the lines.
Ugh.
Yeah, basically.
Next room is just gonna be a gray space.
Pulls out his crossbow, makes an attack at you, Camber.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That'll miss.
Puts it back and pulls out his halberd. All right, that is it for the Merrigans, which brings us to the Dybbuks. Still trying to figure out exactly when this spell happens. Your turns are right by each other, so we'll have this sort of happen in between the two of yours turns while all the others go. The orange one looks at you again, Fion. Yeah, let's see what can it do here. Yeah, it just thinks. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And it floats towards you, hovering over the bridge
Sure.
in midair. Yeah. As out from its guts, you see a meaty red tentacle.
Oh! I hate it.
Suckerless and dexterous, it lashes out towards you. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits right now because my shield is not yet active.
You take 14 points of necrotic damage. And your hit point maximum is reduced by 5 as you feel weakened.
Okay.
All right, and that is what that does. That one's concentrating. Let's get some measurements out here. Yep. The blue one locks eyes with you, Camber, and the world begins to spin. I need another intelligence saving throw.
Did I get any adrenaline back since my last turn, GM?
No.
Okay. That is a soft 20.
Okay. Your vision remains clear.
Nice.
It does, however, move up to here. That is the Dybbuk's turn, Stonebreaker. On your turn, the eyeless, towering Goliath zombie in front of you turns towards you, and with a rotten mouth, its teeth blackened and covered in moss, it says, "Time was what we did not have!" and pulls his sword down towards you once again. You take 4 more points of psychic damage. It is your turn. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Gauntlet Master, there is. Since the Gauntlet is an educational show, there is an optional rule in the Dungeon Master's Guide that I may make in an attack action, instead of dealing damage, attempt to disarm my opponent.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would you allow for this optional rule?
Absolutely, I would.
So this will be a contested athletics or
Acrobatics? Performance.
I believe acrobatics. I would have to double check
Okay.
it, but I don't remember off the
Stage
top of the head.
Okay.
Only if
Okay.
it's bills.
Okay.
So-
Absolutely.
Oh, I can't remember if I make a tech or if I do an athletics against. Hold on.
Sure. Feel free to take a second to look it up. Ben, can we get a
It's
merch?
okay, I
oh,
have it.
Never mind.
Exclamation point merch.
Okay.
Nailed it.
They. Oh, sorry. This is nope. It loaded to the wrong screen. I make an attack roll, and it is either in athletics or in acrobatics, but it is against my attack roll.
Okay.
So
Sure thing.
For my first attack, that will be a 26,
With my natural 20.
making it a.
Because this is in fact a check and not an attack, the natural 20 is helpful, but it is nonetheless only a 25.
Oh my god.
I don't know if this does anything.
Your sword connects with his, and you use all of your strength to push downward. This creature's hands are weaker than yours, shriveled, and some hints of knuckle sticking through the skin. The sword drops. Give me a quick investigation check.
3.
Oh boy.
Its eyes do not leave you the entire time.
For my second attack, I would like to make a grapple.
Okay. This will be a contested athletics check.
And this is a hug.
Oh.
I want to use all 3 of my action surges, or adrenaline surges.
Okay. Okay.
That'll be a 17.
With his 18.
Oh!
He pushes his hand into your chest and says, "No, you are an outsider now." Give me another investigation check.
That'll be a 13.
As his hand pushes into yours, into your chest, it's cold. It's so cold. And you remember the grasp of your family and home. And the warmest thing that you can remember about the entirety of your life, growing up in the snow and the rock and the mountain and the frigid polar air. The warmest thing you know is the embrace of your people. They would never be so cold to you. And as you look past him, you realize that he is, in fact, transparent. And behind him, you can see the rest of the gauntlet. It remains, but it no longer has the same sway over you that it used to.
I will just say, I am coming back, and I'm going to rush forward with all of my movement. No.
Oh.
I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike. And I'm
Okay.
going to rush forward with all of my movement now. With my active leap, I can hop over the 5-foot wall, no problem. It was the blue one that did this to me?
The yellow.
The yellow. I land here,
Okay.
and I am going to action search.
Okay.
Yes. Make your attack an advantage, buddy, from the strike.
I think he's used his react. Oh no.
No.
That's going to be just a 15 to hit.
Okay. To hit the Dybbuk,
Mm-hmm.
a 15 does hit. However,
Mm-hmm.
the Merrigan reaches out and reaches up over the Dybbuk, and you only hit into the wood
Second attack
of its halberd.
will be an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
And I believe with Zephyr Strike, force damage as well.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't have it pulled up.
Though that might have been for your first attack.
Is it the first attack or first
Once
attack?
before the spell ends, give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn.
Hmm.
That attack deals the force damage.
For 15 points of magical slashing damage.
And as your weapon is magical, all of that damage goes through.
And that is my turn.
Fion.
All right. Fionn is going to climb up here.
Okay.
And first, as he's climbing up, he's just going to face the green Merrigan.
Okay.
I need him to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Certainly. The green Merrigan?
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check something real quick here. And as this is indeed a magical attack, he has advantage on this saving throw. With a 14 on the die.
Just saves.
Damn.
Great. That's fine. Then I will take a slash at Orange Guy
Okay.
for a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For 17 points of non-magical slashing.
Halved down to 8.
And I'm going to swing around, actually get right here,
Okay.
and take another axe attack at the green Merrigan.
Okay.
That's a 9 to hit.
Real fast, I think. Did anyone hit the orange Dubek?
I did.
You did?
Uh,
Okay, good.
Nico?
Nico took
Yeah,
a bite.
there's
first round.
there's a lot of little creatures dancing
Yeah.
in here right now, so I just want to make sure I subtracted
Yeah.
from the right one. Okay, we're good.
That's my turn.
That's your turn, Camber.
All right. Feeling a little bit confused about everything that's going on out there. There's too much clanking metal. I am going to just focus down on the guy that Nico's on. I'm going to bonus action once more engage the epaulets, and this time the flaming fist that erupts from them is going to spiral forward. Now it's got a little bit of a silvery spiderweb trail flying behind it.
Okay.
I will cast Hunter's Mark on the orange Dybbuk there,
Okay.
and I'll take 2 shots with my short-winged dragon bow.
You got it. The orange Dubek. Got it.
First attack is a 13 to hit, just misses.
Just misses.
Second attack, that'll be better, 19 to hit.
All right. Zagmeister is giving Stonebreaker an adrenaline surge.
I appreciate that.
Nikos can infuse this with some poisson. That'll be 7 points piercing.
Have it down to 4,
4 points poison.
I mean, if
of
it's
which he
undercooked,
takes none.
No poison damage, and 2 points lightning.
Of which he takes 1.
Okay. Nico is gonna attack as well.
Okay.
We're just gonna go in. That is going to be a 16 to hit,
A 16 will hit.
and he is going to deal 8 points piercing
Have down to 4.
and 9 points lightning.
Halved down to 4 as well. Oh no, that would have been 5. Minus 1 more. There we go.
Excuse me,
Math.
GM. I rolled 1 too many die on that.
Okay.
So take away. It only would have been 3 points of lightning total. So it's
Okay.
only 2.
Okay.
So give him 2 back.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's our turn.
Okay. All right. Pan.
So I'm new to having a companion.
Yes.
They go after my turn, or can I decide what order it goes?
This matters particularly. Your spell will tell you this information, I believe. And this is Summon Steed, right?
Yes, Fine Steed.
Fine, Steed.
I didn't even know they were lost.
I think he's in the parking lot.
Oh, sorry, I need to. Didn't even know the guy was missing.
Okay.
Get the-
Strong, unusually
This is the
intelligent,
mount.
loyal steed. Okay. Yeah,
We fight as a seamless unit. Whatever that. However you want to
okay.
interpret that.
Impressive stitching.
I can just do mine first.
We'll say, yeah, let's have, you can control it, I believe. Let me, Mounted Combat 5E. Practical Guide to Mounted Combat. Thank you, Internet. Have a good night, the Mandy. Thank you so much for popping on by. We're
See
so happy to
ya.
have you. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Well, we're gonna look up more of this later.
We'll yeah,
But
that's fine.
what
I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
say is, yeah, you can control it if you
Cool.
want to. You have a telepathic bond with it. I believe that takes a bonus action to control it, and give it direction. But yes, we'll have it go directly after you.
Interesting. Well, then, in this case, I will, looking at the yellow one and looking at the rest, I'm saying, you got my buddy doing a one-man show back here, and we're trying to move through the gauntlet. I would like to use Channel Divinity. I need a Wisdom saving throw, lest they all be frightened, and that is everything on the map that can be.
Okay. All right. Let me double check this because I believe all of them are gonna get advantage. Yep. All of them have advantage on this. So
I'll take it.
And otherwise they become what of you?
Frightened of me.
I'm going to tell you right now that this wave ripples across the entire room, and all of them turn. The Merrigan all turn and look towards you, and their heads swivel to the side. And it bounces off of the wall.
Not one of them. All right. Good to
They
know.
are immune to this effect.
Calamity, and I point at the red one, and they charge off, and moving enough that they can traverse 20 feet. They then
Okay, you are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from one of the Merrigans.
okay.
Actually, you know what? No, he wouldn't do that. Nothing happens.
Also used his reaction.
Oh yeah, he did. We haven't come back around to him yet. Never mind. He
Okay.
cannot do that thing.
So trampling charge, they move at least 20 feet towards the creature.
Okay.
They need a DC 14 saving throw on this hit.
Are
if I hit
you-
with the attack.
Okay, I'm gonna move you right here.
I jumped off. I don't know if that's.
Oh no, you
is
were
it-
just like on top of this guy. So I'm gonna move you
Okay,
right
cool.
here and say you're there.
Yeah, I
For
wasn't
the sake
on. I
of
just
not
said.
being on top of the guy.
Cool,
What
perfect.
kind of a saving throw?
Strength. If it
Alright.
hits, hang on. Let me see if it hits.
Let's see if it hits.
Yeah. 22.
That will hit.
So I
make
need
a
a
strength
DC
save.
14 strength save.
So 24.
Took it real good. Okay,
Or
but they still
my
take.
apologies, 23.
Okay. $15 bludgeoning.
Halved to 8. As despite being a spirit creature, his hooves are not magical.
You're still a boon to the community.
All right.
Give him hell.
Now, are you riding him? at
No, I
this
jumped
time?
off.
You jumped off? Okay. Real quick, give me a real quick athletics or acrobatics check to not fall on your patooth.
Oh, I can do an athletics. 19?
Okay, you're good.
It's like the
I say
dice
with that
say.
face.
Why are you nervous with a 19?
I got a plus 10. I just want to make sure.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Nah,
Nah.
we're done here.
Okay.
You mean nay?
Nay.
And with that, your voice returns to you.
There's no dice.
Oh! Did anybody else hear that?
I sure did. You wanted a family now.
That means a lot to me. I was in kind of a fugue
Alright.
state.
You worried they might like break our knees? Like what?
I'm not sure.
The red Merrigan clang. Oop. Make that
And
check,
out.
Zagmeister. Stomps forward. Every step coordinated. Camber, you would recognize this as the precise march of a soldier.
Oh.
Marches forward in formation, halberd held directly in front of him. And as he moves forward towards you, Stonebreaker, it swings with precision forward. Ooh, nice. Sagmeister has inspired Stonebreaker. You have 1 point of inspiration.
Nice.
He makes this attack with advantage as he makes 3 strikes at you. Natural 20.
Oh no. Okay.
It's fine. This is what I am built for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first attack is
And also
gonna
I
be...
am numb.
That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Is it magical?
No.
I take 5.
Okay. Second attack
Nice.
is a 14 to hit you.
That will miss.
Third attack. With 2 natural ones.
Oh! Tides
Wow.
are turning, buddy. Tides are turning for you.
Those dice like you.
The green Marigan makes 3 attacks, 2 attacks against you, Fion, and 1 against Pan.
Sure.
Gauntlet Master, I am rolling concentration on Zephyr Strike.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm in
it's
range
screwed.
of the green. Oh, it's got a pole.
It does indeed, as it reaches
Well,
down.
this is what it feels
over the
like.
edge. It is indeed. Its attack against you, Pan, is a 17.
That hits.
That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
And the 2 against you, Fion, the first
Sure.
is going to be a soft 20.
That hits.
That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage, half because you are vibing. Second attack, only an 11 hit you. Goes wide.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, the third, stomping on forward here. Let's see how far we can walk. Oh, God. Oh, wouldn't you know? It can get right on the other side of you here, Fion.
Oh, it's a conga line of death.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. First attack is a soft 20 to hit you.
Yeah, sure.
That is a 8 points of slashing, half because you were vibing.
All right.
Second attack, 16.
Right now.
Yeah. Another 4, not half. That's it half.
That's already half.
It's
Okay.
already half.
Great.
And then 1 more attack towards you, Pan. It's a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
That's going to be 14 points of slashing
Nice.
damage.
Ah. All right.
And that is their turn, which then brings us to the Dibbicks.
Oh. Oh no.
What a fun time we're having.
This is so interesting.
The yellow one. Its eyes roll to the back of its head. And there's a puff of dark gray smoke. And it disappears. And reappears over there. That is its turn. The blue one moves right here, and Fion, you see once again from somewhere in its ribs sneaking out this long,
No.
meaty
Oh, I hate it.
tube as it comes to hit you. That's cocked. That is gonna be a soft 20 to hit. Okay. That is going to be 17 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point total is reduced by 2. As more of your flesh puckers and withers. The orange one appears right on the other side, as they seem to have identified you as something moving fast and hard. It makes a tentacle attack towards you with advantage.
Where did it move from in front of Nico?
Yep. If you
I
would
think
you get an attack? Oh, Nico would get an attack.
Yeah, he'll take an
opportunity.
attack,
Yeah,
please, if that's
yeah.
I would get one
Absolutely.
as well.
Sure.
Oh, because it moved into
It
your.
moved
Yeah.
into it. Let's make some attacks.
Dibbick. Nico misses.
19.
That hits.
Okay. And I can smite on these, right?
Sure
Hell
you
yeah.
can.
I'm going to. Sorry. Oh, real quick. These are undead.
No.
Fiend?
Yes.
Oh.
The other one.
Okay.
No.
D10. 8 slashing and 3d8. $16 radiant.
That's enough.
Sick.
As it
You might as
sizzles
well
buddy.
saved my life.
and falls into ash.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's that. Okay. That is them. Stonebreaker.
I am going to rush towards the one that vanished and appeared.
Okay.
Leaping off of this wall, I'm going to use its momentum to bring my blade into its face. I'm going to use that point of inspiration.
Yeah,
this
buddy. Come on.
Although, actually, real quick, go right ahead. But for the sake of this Dybbuk's body does not actually turn into ash. I almost completely forgot. It remains rotting on the ground. Make your attack.
That's gross.
Well,
That will be a 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
For 13 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 16 to hit
That will hit.
for 12 points of magical slashing damage.
You had left it at once.
Ah. Nice.
So once again, its body does not disappear, but falls to the ground.
Interesting. I'm going to quietly whisper, "May your body rot and never freeze." And with the remainder of my movement, I'm going to leap back up here.
Okay.
And since I brought the creature to 0, I'm going to make my bonus action attack.
Yeah.
there we
Okay.
go.
Come on, Bubba.
For a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
Just.
That does hit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it has a 14 AC.
Uh-huh.
I was waiting for the thing.
American?
Oh. Yeah, you
But
know
I'll
it
roll
is.
damage.
You know what? Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna do it. Yep. You're quite correct.
American checking their phone.
Yeah, basically. The Americans just thought it was really, really cool. Okay, the American took a second, was like, damn, he is
Hold on.
really
I
into
need
his
to stop the
revenge
guy.
for a second. Like, it was just really cool. I was just like really caught up in the moment. I thought it was really impressive how he really just took that and went with it. And it does, in fact, put down his halberd right in front of him. So that's good.
And that is my turn.
That is it. Okay. All right. Okay. Theon.
All right, Fiona's breathing really heavily and shallowly currently. And he's going to first shoot the blight out at the blue Dybbuk. Can I
Okay.
get a con save, please?
It's gonna be quite high.
Then it saves.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 19.
Then I'm going to attack it with my axe at advantage.
Okay.
The first one will be a 21 to hit
That'll hit.
for 11 points of non-magical slashing.
Okay. At the blue,
Yeah. Second one is a 24 to hit.
that'll hit.
Let me do this one. For 15 points of non-magical slashing.
Okay. I can do math. There we go. Have a good night, Shady Scott. You take care, okay?
See ya.
I'm gonna stand my ground.
Okay. All right. Camber.
Bonus action, I'm going to command Nico to fly around to the other side of to the west of Theon.
Okay.
Once he gets to his turn, and then I'm going to run about 20 feet to my right, 5, 10, 15, 20 here.
Okay.
And I am going to start firing away some arrows at the green Marigan.
Okay,
And try to
absolutely.
whittle that one down. So first attack, natural 20.
Hey, that's a
And
nat 20.
You bet your ass. So I know Nico took his reaction, can't get that one in there. But I'm definitely going to add additional damage to this. So I got piercing damage, I've got poison damage, and additional piercing damage. That will be 17 points piercing.
All right, and this goes through normally, as you do in fact have a magical weapon.
6 points poison.
That, however, does nothing.
Nothing? 0? Okay, cool. Second attack. It's cocked.
Okay.
Another natural 20!
Oh!
Yeah!
That's a nat 20.
Woo!
How many is that? What are the odds?
That's 2 right now.
1 in 400. If it's 2 in a row, but
21 points piercing.
He took 1.
That's enough.
Oh, sick.
Right. However, in this instance, that's right. Wait, no, these ones go away. Wait, nope, they don't. That's right. I
What?
remember.
Why?
I don't like any
It
of
falls to the ground, crumpled.
Nico then. I told him to attack the one I killed. What do you want to do about that, GM?
Make an intelligence check for Nico.
For Nico?
Oh, sweet baby.
He's a smart boy.
Sweet boy.
Hold on.
Where's your ball?
You're gonna death shake him? You're gonna do it?
Get the baby.
Oh. About as smart as you. That is an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Nico flies over to the body of the one that you just killed and pounces on it and stomps. Like stomps with all 4 of his feet on it on the ground and looks up at you.
So he's gonna
Good,
just spend his
Nico.
turn.
It's so good.
Yeah. Just spend his turn hanging out.
Fionn just looks
That's
down
about
like,
it.
Like, Dad, look. Look, Dad.
Oh yeah, he's actively very excited and very clearly
Yeah.
trying to get your attention.
All right. That's us.
Also, I would like to interject. Seeing Nico's stats, Nico is exactly as smart as me.
Yep.
My smartest.
Boy's a good
most
boy.
of my screen.
Boy's a good
I am
boy.
such a good
At
boy.
least.
Yeah. That's us.
All right, Pan, it's your turn.
So these grates in front of me here, how wide are they?
Grates?
Like
On
this. I'm standing on the floor is not lava. What is this?
Yeah, it is. It is warm. The tiles are warm to the touch.
Oh, they're warm with color, not with. Okay.
No, I mean they're actually actively warm to the touch. You get the impression, probably on account of the river of lava that you seem to be on top of.
Is it an? And do I sense anything of the body in front of me? The orange. tiny
You are
thing?
deeply aware of that body, absolutely.
Yes,
you
but
are.
is
It
there anything in the
gross.
sense of like it's sort of still
Looks dead. Looks dead
Look-
before.
It looked dead when we came in.
Looks dead. Looked dead before. Looks deader.
Can I, while I'm moving, I'd like to just move up towards Fionn.
Okay.
And can I just shove the remnants towards the lava, towards the heat, and just leave it there with a...
Yeah, you sure can.
just
It's
like this
the
shove
ground
it
is
around.
not hot, but if it makes you feel better, you certainly can. Like it's warm.
me
it's
feel
not
better.
hot.
This will make you feel better, and I would like to heal my Minotaur friend for 35 HP with Lay of Hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mario noise. Mario noise.
I'll allow you to just push it off. Then.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
As I'm going. And then, bonus action controlling Calamity. I say, Calamity, you know the deal. And Calamity backs up about 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then this red one's still going?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Backs up even further.
Okay.
I think it would have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it certainly would.
Okay.
And where it is, it'll definitely take it. It's a 17 to hit?
That hits.
Okay. It's gonna be, what is your halberd? That is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As almost mechanically, the halberd clicks forward.
Okay. And then, Calamity moving slightly just charges, the blue one.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Sure
Not hitting
thing.
Stony.
Not hitting Stony. Sure thing.
May I dive out of the way?
You're gonna have to, Stonebreaker.
Is that a...
I am
From where
there.
you have placed it, yeah, it
Okay.
cannot get to him
Can I
without hitting
I already
Stonebreaker.
said blue, but I would retcon to just the red one then.
I say, since it is your first time operating with a horse, I will allow
New
this.
horse, who this?
Yeah, new horse, who this. In future, I will not. But
Okay.
for this instance, absolutely. You
Good
can
to
get a singular mulligan with the horse.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Charges in, hits the red one then.
Okay.
But next time, Calamity living up to namesake.
And next time, hooves
Honestly, should've.
everywhere.
Hey!
18
Okay.
and a strength saving throw on a hit.
It's not good, actually. That's an 11.
It needs a 14, so it's knocked prone and it takes
Okay.
9 bludgeoning.
Halved down to 5. As indeed, this is not magical.
And it's prone, and
Crum, you are so lucky. You're not
Pan
here.
shouts, "That's how it's done!" As it sprawls
Stonebreaker.
in front of it.
Caltramplety.
And that's my turn.
All right. Okay. That brings us to the Merrigan, who is going to. The red one is going to stand up. Its head turns over towards the horse. It shuffles its shoulders back into place and swings its glaive back towards you, Stonebreaker. First attack.
Ranger, the fifth. It had range attack.
Sure do.
Love that.
It has a natural 20.
Oh,
Cool.
shit. Don't love that.
That is going to be 12 points of slashing.
I will. Non-magical.
Non-magical.
Stone's endurance. I reduce it by 12.
You
Yeah.
take none. Its second attack
Hello.
is a soft 20.
That one will hit.
Wrong
Do
die.
you do like the soft 20s over the hard 20s?
It's going to be 5 points of slashing.
I take 2.
Its third attack
What's up?
is only a 6 to hit you, so it goes wide. The purple one is going to take 2 attacks to Fion and 1 attack to Pan.
Sure.
First attack to Fion is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, of course.
That'll be 5 points of slashing.
Down to 2?
Down to
Three?
3 because you are raging. Its second attack against you is only a 10, will not hit.
Doesn't hit.
1 to Pan. Only a 9. Goes
Does
wide.
not hit.
Okay. That's them, which then brings us to the last remaining Dybbuk, whose lolls its head towards you, Stonebreaker. And its entire body suddenly contorts and shrinks, and it shrivels. And it leaves behind part of its corpse, and the corpse falls dead as the Merrigan stands back up.
Oh. He wants a second course.
Oh my god.
So the green one is back up?
Yep.
Oh.
But the blue one is dead.
It doesn't seem to be dead so much as just down.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be there.
We're gonna fix that.
For the sake of this argument, I'm going to continue to use the blue one. The blue token here. for the sake of it'll be easier.
Sure.
But
Okay.
actually, no, no. That's fun. Easier be damned. Oop. Wrong one. Easier be damned. There we go. Okay, let me change its health.
Resilient bastard.
Okay. As it does that, the mask of this creature falls back slowly along the back of the armor and begins spinning and pouring out of the dark void where you would normally assume there was a body is rotten blood falling into the ground. I need wisdom saving throws all around.
Fuck me.
All right. Pan,
I'd like to use an adrenaline surge.
you do have one.
Okay, I'll use it to make this a 17. And Fionn, you have +3.
Okay, so that makes that a 23 then.
All right.
9s for both me and Nico. Great.
No.
This half of the table. This is horrific.
Uh-huh.
Nico has a 12. Sorry. Because they're within 10
Ah,
feet.
gotcha.
The two of you.
Nico, what?
Your guts turn. And you are deeply aware that everything about this is wrong. And it's here to do the same to you. You are frightened of this creature.
Okay.
That's about that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So that then will bring us to Stonebreaker. Annabelle.
I have to
Very
do
good
math
one.
to make sure I can avoid. So I believe if I were to go here, it is not getting closer. I am still 5 feet away from it, or 10 feet away from it.
Yes, you are 10 feet away from the reincarnated
Yes.
body of the
So
Merrigan.
I will get here,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the purple.
Okay.
First attack is a 19 on the die.
There it is.
Okay.
Get your crit.
That will be 23 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And 4 points of lightning from Nico.
The lightning is halved,
Yo.
but it still hits.
Second attack
Okay.
is a 21 to hit
That will still hit.
for 14 points of magical slashing.
All right.
And because I made the critical hit, third attack
Oh.
Absolutely.
is a 19 to hit,
That'll hit
11 points of magical slashing.
far more than you needed.
Yeah.
As this creature crumples and falls to the ground.
Who's afraid?
And that will be my turn.
Okay. All right, Fionn.
Why don't you just stay down? And I'm gonna keep hitting this thing that was dead, isn't
Okay.
dead now. The first one is a 25 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9 points of non-magical slashing.
Got it.
That will be a 19 to hit
That'll hit.
for 7 points of non-magical slashing.
Halved. Absolutely.
And then I need a con save from it for my bonus
You
action.
Got it. That is gonna be a 22.
Oh, it saves. Yeah, that saves. Cool. I love that I got this one. That might be helpful for these. But there. they can roll at advantage for
They
magical
do
effects.
indeed. Anything else on your turn, Fion?
Yeah, I'm gonna just swivel around this side to give Pan some friendship.
Okay. All right, Camber, it's your turn.
All right, bonus action. I'd be like, see, yeah, Nico, you can deal with that bullshit. And I'm going to use my turn to go sidestep 15 feet this way.
Nico turns towards you, looking a little concerned, like.
And I will use my bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark onto the red Merrigan over by
Okay.
Calamity. And I will take 2 arrow shots at that guy. First attack is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Piercing. Poison was immune, so
Immune
this
to
is
poison.
going to be 7 points of piercing.
Halved. Oh, nope, just straight up. That's right.
And
We're
second
out of
attack.
that room.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hey! Yeah!
So we got Hunter's Mark doubled in there. Additional piercing die. So that will be 11 point. No, sorry. This is all piercing.
Okay.
23 points of piercing.
Okay.
That's me.
Alright.
Nico was
This
going.
creature falls to one knee and then pulls itself back up.
Nico is going to fly around. Pan's still on the ground, right?
No, I'm up.
Pans
oh,
up.
you're
Pans
up?
up.
Okay, top?
Pans
Okay.
up.
Yeah,
Sort of in a weird place where he's down a bit.
Sure, sure.
Underneath the precipice.
Scaling
yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Nico's just then gonna take
Diagonal.
a bite chomp at the green Merrigan that arose. He thinks it's a Merrigan. He thinks it's the same thing. That will be a 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
On this. Okay, that's amazing.
Oh.
So he's gonna infuse this with his lightning. 5 points piercing
Okay.
and 11 points of lightning.
Okay. The 11 will be down to a 5 as it is resistant to all of them. Okay.
All right, that's us.
Okay. All right. That then will bring us to Pan.
Okay. With my flanking, it's friendship. I will swing my blade.
Get your shirt. Hashtag merch.
Roll it again to see if you get a nat 20.
Now, I will say you are... Because you're attacking kind of up. I'll allow it to be a straight roll.
It's long though. It's
Yeah, it's long. Exactly why I'm
around.
allowing it.
Thank you. 23, I believe.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 7 slashing.
Have down to 4.
And then I will move to here.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Where'd you move? Oh.
I
Yeah.
was right.
You can
yeah,
absolutely move
to.
there.
Okay. And within range now of the red one, I'd like to swing.
Absolutely.
How's that one's looking rough?
Yep. Very rough.
And I don't have advantage.
No.
Okay, that's okay. 22.
That will hit.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
That's what you think it is, yes.
13 slashing.
As Camber had left it at 2 hit points, it over there. Slightly better than 1. It falls to the
Camber.
ground.
Attack the wrong horse. And bonus Calamity is chomping at the bit to charge the green one. At the detriment of several other characters. I say, Calamity, no. And I will use my bonus action to other end of my glaive.
Absolutely.
Strike him. I do poorly. I was trying to, it's a 9.
It's a 9. Does not hit.
No. Be shocked if it did. End of my turn.
All right.
Wow.
The Merrigan
It's
have
easy.
all
It's so light.
perished, bringing us to the Dybbuk, who, yep, is going to Pan. You see slithering out from underneath the armor of this creature the same blood red tentacle as it lashes out towards you.
All right.
It's only a 2 on the die.
Does not hit.
It
Thank
does not
goodness.
hit. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, I didn't say it, so it didn't happen. All right. Stonebreaker.
So I am still afraid of this thing, yes?
Sure are.
I don't get to make that save at end of
Oh,
turn?
no, make your save now. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
It'll be a 12.
That is a success.
I also have to make one.
Yep.
Um,
Time for a doggy pile.
and Gauntlet Master,
You're both good.
potential retcon and
Okay.
how you would like to deal with this. My last attacks, though with friendship, should have been at disadvantage because I was within eyesight
of
the
this
thing
creature?
that I'm afraid
Well,
of.
let's give you disadvantage on these.
I appreciate that. So I will move here and perhaps for keeping it fair, even though I have friendships still at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
We don't want to cheese the system. We'll keep it
Exactly.
fair. The Gauntlet is also a fair game.
It's a good lesson.
That will be a 16 to hit
That will still hit.
for 11 points of magical slashing
Okay.
and a 10 on the second.
Will not hit. Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. Theon.
All right. Glad that you're feeling better, Stonebreaker. And I'm gonna attack this Dybbuk again. For a dirty 20 to
That'll
hit.
hit.
For 7 points of non-magical slashing.
All right.
15's on both. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 16 points of non-magical slashing.
Which is exactly
Yes.
what you needed.
I let out one last burst of light. Just, ugh!
Nice.
As it crumples to the ground, you see an issuing of black smoke appear outside of this creature and fall to the ground as all of the bodies in the room dissolve into ash. The world goes dark as all of the creatures in this room have been defeated. But we're gonna have to find out what's in the next room next week on the Gauntlet. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. We had a bunch of folks who were new here. If you're new, pop on over to our Discord. It's where we keep the most up-to-date information on updates on shows and things like that. If you subscribe, you also get access to a whole bunch of really cool perks like sub-only chat. You get access to all of these maps. The same will be given to you if you join our Patreon as well. Goodness knows we are incredibly grateful for everyone who subscribes, is one of our patrons. Tips, every single bit helps here to keep the lights on and this game running. We appreciate you all so very much. We're also doing a rewatch on that. Some of our community members are doing a rewatch of one of our older shows. If you enjoyed some of the horror that was happening here tonight, you might also enjoy some of that, which has been really, really fun.
You can watch Scott destroy Emmy.
Yes. You can watch Scott do this to me instead. Thank you all so much. If you've been enjoying this, give us a follow. We have all kinds of really fun content here, and it's been a really good time. We're very, very grateful. Let's see. Follow us on social media if you want to catch up on some of that stuff as well. Tell your friends if you're looking for free ways to help us. Tell your friends about this really awesome group of nerds sharing what we love on the internet. And we're so very proud to be here. The next time we're going to be live on this channel is going to be Sunday at 11 a.m. Is it Packed Plays this week?
Do you want to?
Do you want to tell them what we're doing?
We're going to be doing more Stardew Valley. Josh is going to be out of town, so we're not going to be able to do Volcanoids. Unfortunately, we're going to be putting the Steve triplets on hold for a little while. We're going to do a little bit more co-op Stardew Valley, and Scott's going to continue to destroy my sanity. It's 11 a.m. Pacific. Check it out. The Gauntlet will return at 7 p.m. next week, where we find out... Barbarian Idiot, thank you so much for the follow.
Great name.
This is a great name.
Dope.
Wait, what?
Well, you know.
Thank you so much. Because next week, 7 p.m. Pacific, the Gauntlet will return. We'll find out what room awaits our adventurers next. And thank you once again to the returning sponsor, Season 2, the Gauntlet Cantrip Candles. Please go check them out. It really does help us. Tell them who sent you. I really and truly, it does help us. So.
Come by for the giveaway.
Oh yeah, and also yeah, absolutely.
We give away a $15 gift card during intermission.
During intermission next week, you better believe it. You're all amazing. Take care. Have a lovely night, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all.